Why'd you have to kill my cat? Why'd I have to take you back? And time I play the empath. I don't know why. But some lights on in an empty pub, a toilet with the seat left up. It's closure like a deer in headlight. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? So let's talk about what I want to do, cause all I want to do is turn back time at least a couple Tuesdays to before I found one life turned to. I said it last time, but I'm not afraid of empty rooms. I'm not afraid of new perfume, and in fact, my dear, I'm fucking terrified. One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? Woo! One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent? One day I know that you will be there. One day I'll focus on the future. Maybe one day, oh baby, isn't life so fucking inconsistent?
Hello! Hi! Hello everybody, welcome on in. Happy Friday! How is everyone? Hello, hello, hello! Welcome on into the stream. Hi! Hello, it's Harded. Welcome on in. How is everybody? My day has been so very dull. I have got nothing to talk about. I've got literally, stream title is dragging an experience that I will be able to talk about. I'll probably be able to stretch the story for a while, but not that much. But hello everybody, welcome on in. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing absolutely grand. Hello Jax, welcome on in, welcome on in. I have had, as I said, I've had a very boring day. I've done fuck all, so it's been really nice. It was on purpose. Partially. I was like, I need more energy, right? Well, that's kind of a lie. I didn't need more energy today, but I just made an executive decision. Basically, today has been like a day in like weeks, right? Like for weeks I haven't been able to like sit comfortably underneath my bed covers. And as I was talking about yesterday on stream, I'm a duvet lover. You are not getting me away from my blankets, okay? You couldn't pay me to. Today, I was able to sleep comfortably under my duvet cover. So I'm fuck everyone, fuck the world, fuck everyone, right? Just in general. I'm gonna stay in bed the entire day because I want to, right? Because I want to. What do you mean, no Big Bridge or aquarium? No. I mean, I did go outside. I did go on a walk, but like, that's not important. He gives a shit about that. That's boring. It wasn't like I mean, I have stories from the walk, of course I do, because I went on a walk, but like, that wasn't the point, right? Like, that was not the point. I was gonna rearrange my room today and stuff like that. Like, I had other things to do, and I was like, no. I'm not gonna do any of them. I'm not. You couldn't pay me to. So I stayed in bed the entire day, and I had a really nice time, and I feel lovely and relaxed and calm and peace. I feel serene. Is that the right? I don't know if I'm using that in the right context. I feel peace and love and serenity. I feel cleansed. I'm trying to think of synonyms for like calm. I don't feel calm. I just feel like I've stayed in bed for like 3 hours, which has been nice, but like, oh well, what's good for the health? They are good for the health. My walk today. Okay, we'll go in chronological order. Happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're doing grand. Welcome on into the stream. I feel like I look tired today. I'll explain why. I'm just gonna be really conscious of the way I look later. It's a silly reason. But yesterday after stream, nothing exciting happened. I went to bed. why I felt the need to bring that up, I'm not sure, but here we are. Literally nothing happened. I showered, and I went to bed. There was a dead moth in the shower though. It was really putting me off the entire time. Obviously it didn't just stick around, but like that's my fun story from after stream yesterday. I listened to the songs that I said I would. I also listened to them in the shower. I've been listening to Memories by Conan Gray on fucking repeat. 3 songs have been technically 4 songs. I've been looping technically 4 songs. I haven't been listening to music very much recently because I've been out a lot, and if I do listen to music, I listen to the same 4 songs on repeat. But the songs are, if any of you feel the need to know, Memories by Conan Gray, Photograph by Cody Fry, Because I Like to Boy by Sabrina Carpenter, and the other one, Bad Habits by Steve Lacy. They're the 4 songs that I've been listening to pretty much constantly recently. When I went on my walk today, I looped Memories and Photograph just on repeat, just swapped between them 2 songs on loop, and I had a fantastic time. Am I probably making myself a little bit sick of the songs? Yeah. Probably a little bit, yeah. It's probably not, it's probably not the best plan ever, but like, I don't care. I don't care, because my thing is, right, I have a really big pet peeve with music. I am a sucker for new music that I enjoy, right? Like, if I accidentally stumble upon like an album from an artist which I just haven't listened to yet, for example, I like Rex Orange County. I find Rex Orange County's music very peaceful, but before, I didn't listen to Rex Orange County's music, and then I listened to his new album, and then I found all of his old albums, and then it was like a gold mine, and I loved all of his old albums, and now I know his old albums, and that angers me. Okay, and I don't know how I can explain this without it sounding really stupid, but the fact that music has become familiar to me and it's not new angers me. I love new music. I like not knowing the words to songs. I like not knowing the songs. And I understand that sounds silly because, like, surely if you like a song, it's good to know the song. No, I don't want to know it. I want it to be a new experience when I listen to this song every day. You know how some people are like, oh, I would kill to listen to this song for the first time ever again? That's me, but just with all music I listen to. Like, I just don't want to know it. Quite frankly, I don't want to know that song. I want to just experience it for the first time every time I listen to it. So now that all of my music has become like old, it's all become old. This is why I get bored of songs so fast. Because once I know the song, I'm like, no, it's boring now, I don't care. I listen to a song, cry a little, and then never listen to it again. We're complete opposites, my friend. I'll listen to a song, not cry, and then listen to it forever and ever and ever and ever. But yeah. They're the 4 songs I've had on repeat. And then the album Pony by Rex Orange County is the album that I have had on loop recently. Just make music. See, I could. No, I mean, I'm just going to start listening to the people I listened to now, other albums. Because, like, I'm sure there's people I listen to now who I haven't listened to half of their stuff. So I'm just going to do that instead. Because there is a high chance I'm going to like it, you know what I mean? And it will be new. So that's my plan. Anyway, side rant over. We'll ignore that. I don't even know how I got onto this topic. I'm not even sure. Because I was talking about what music I was listening to. But anyway, rise and shine, waking up in the morning. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. yesterday, okay? And as I was talking about yesterday, I fixed my sleep schedule by accident. Going to bed at 1 a.m. for me, that is abnormal, right? That is abnormal, apparently. I've been going to bed so early every single day for like weeks, right? Like it's become routine for me to be smack bang asleep at 11 o'clock. I stayed up till 1. That was not normal for me, not one bit. But I ended stream, I showered, I made a cup of tea, and then I fell asleep at 1. So that was fun. Rise and shine in the morning though. It doesn't matter how late I fall asleep. I'm up at like 7 to 8 every day by accident. Quite frankly, I've never forced myself to wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, but every day I somehow manage to. Why? Why is my body waking me up so early? What is this? What's my internal clock fucked up to, right? Like, how has this happened? There's not been a single day where I've gone, you know what I really want to do? Wake up at 8:30. This has not been my mindset. You want to know why? Because I won't wake up at 8:30. I'm just awake and it's uncomfortable. It's so annoying, but I woke up early again. I stayed in bed until like 10 because I had no intention of getting up that early. Zero. Absolutely none. You couldn't pay me to. So I stayed in bed for ages. I got up, I made myself breakfast, and then I think I honestly just sat around for a bit. I had a really slow morning because my like mindset for the day, just wake up at 8 and go out. See, I would love to do that, but it would be wake up at 8, do my makeup, pick an outfit, and then go out. So it'd be like 9 by the time which is like a good time to be out and about because it's technically early morning still. It's just like, I'd rather just go out like 12, honestly. I'd rather just wait a bit and then go out at 12 and have a lie-in, honestly. I'd much prefer that. But yeah, I woke up today. I had a very slow morning because in my mind, I was rearranging my room today. In my mind, I was doing something indoors. I wasn't necessarily going to go out. I was just going to relax, you know. I was going to sit back, kick my feet up, have a nice relaxing day of hurling around all of my really heavy furniture. What a lovely, relaxing day, right? You may notice nothing's changed. That's because I didn't rearrange my room. Didn't even think about it, I'll be honest with you. I was in my mindset that I was going to, and then I went, no, not today. I might do it tomorrow, though. We'll see. I might, because I have nothing to do tomorrow. Because I said I was going to stream, which means I probably won't be at my dad's. So I wake up at 6 and I'm a bloke, so I just walk out the house and put on a t-shirt. Oh, well, lucky you. Yeah, lucky you. I don't do that. So, and I'll elaborate on this later. But anyway, then I saw a TikTok on my phone of someone doing their makeup all fancy. And I went, oh, that's fancy. And I had it in my head that I want to try and do that for the lols. So I did it for the lols. And I don't think it made me look any different. My makeup routine, my day-to-day makeup routine is simple as shit. Put concealer on, put powder over it, I do my eyeliner, I do my mascara, I put my highlighter on, and that is it. I don't do any of the other fucking, like, I don't do anything else. That is literally it. Honestly, if I could do it in 10 minutes, I would happily do it in 10 minutes. My makeup is such a short routine. Like, the part that takes the longest about my makeup is moisturizing my face and putting fucking sun cream on, right? That is the bit that takes the longest, and that's just because I have to do it every day. So that's, like, the longest part of my makeup. The rest of it's easy as shit. So I tried to do my makeup all fancy today. I look the exact same. I did have eyeshadow on at the start of the day. That, like, dissipated throughout the day. I don't know if it's because I, like, rubbed my eyes or something. I don't have that anymore. I had other products in my face. I look the exact same. It didn't change anything. And I don't know if this is just because I was very aware of, like, making myself look different. I don't know, but I personally think it made me look the exact same. So that was fun and a pointless endeavor, I'll be honest with you. So I was chucking a little stuff on my face to look the exact same as I do when I do my other makeup routine. So I changed my eyeliner and I put my eyeliner on. Then it started tipping it down. You're streaming tomorrow, all-nighter? No, not at all. I might stream tomorrow. I probably should. I'm streaming tomorrow to make up for the days that I missed because of the heat wave, but we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I could. There could also be a chance that I will just be going to my dad's, though. It honestly depends on how the plans kind of shuffle around. We'll see. I might be, I maybe not be. We'll see. But anyway, then it started tipping it down with rain, okay? And I mean, like, hammering it down. It was pouring, the old man was snoring, you know what I mean? That kind of conditions of weather. It fucking tipped it down, and I was like, oh, you know me, I'm very easily entertained by anything. The weather and the sky and the moon especially. If the moon looks nice, I am sat like I'm sat and I'm just looking at it. It's not moving, it's not going anywhere, and it looks the exact same the whole hour that I'm staring at it, but I don't care, okay? The moon is cool, I'm staring at it. The rain, whole nother thing, the rain's moving. Yeah, get this, the rain's moving. Would you rather look at a photograph or a movie? Probably a movie. The rain is moving. Rain for me is like a movie for you guys, okay? This is why I don't watch movies. I've got the weather. But like, the rain entertains me. You've never seen a moon? Yeah, okay, well that's just, you don't need to rub it in, okay? But yeah, it started raining and I was immediately bewildered, and I immediately opened my window as wide as it could possibly go so I could hear the rain louder, and then I decided, really want to go on a walk. Really want to go on a walk. You're not a true moon lover if you've never seen a moon halo? Well, I'm sorry. Jesus, I'll get it on my calendar for the next time there's a moon. I don't know what it, jeez. Rain, the halo means rain's coming. Or that does sound pretty cool. Or snow, that's even cooler. But yeah, it started raining, and then I looked outside, and I went into my younger brother's room, and I was like, oh, you should open your window, it's raining. And then I said to him, I was like, I really want to go out in it, which I understand is an irresponsible move of me. No, not at all, I don't care. So I kind of stood by my window for a bit, and I was like, okay, if I want to go out in the rain, I need to go now before it stops raining. Because if I don't leave the house soon, the rain is going to stop. And it's going to go all shit and not good anymore. You know how heavy rain only really lasts for a certain amount of time? Like, it can be heavy for like a solid 5 minutes, and as soon as you pay attention to it, it's just like spitting, right? So I sat there and I looked at it, tipping it down with fucking rain, and I was like, okay, I need to go now. So what I did, right, is I got changed immediately. Put my jeans on. I'll be honest, I had this t-shirt on just from like waking up in the morning. I put a raincoat over the top of it. I was wearing appropriate clothes. That will come back later in the story. I put a raincoat on. Do you want to see my raincoat? You guys never get to see my raincoat because it's not raining indoors. Do you want to see my raincoat? It's a really good raincoat. It's actually a really terrible raincoat, and I actually really don't like it very much. That's why you can never get to see it. Go in my raincoat, everyone. Welcome to Sugar's raincoat. It's fancy or something. It's a Carhartt raincoat. I don't like it. I mean, sure, it looks nice. However, you have to pull it over the top of you, and I don't like that because I don't mind putting it on because usually I put it on in the comfort of my own home, right? But like, imagine this, okay? Like, especially in school, when I used to wear it in school. You sit down, right, you're soaking fucking wet because you've just walked all the way to school in the rain, and now you've got this like huge ass raincoat which you have to try and get over your head, and it's just soaking wet everywhere. It's just a bit of a shambles. It's much easier to just zip a raincoat all the way down and take it off at the sleeves rather than physically pull it over your head. You know, that's the last thing you want to do with a wet item of clothing, rip it over your fucking skull, right? So I like this raincoat. It's a good raincoat and it looks nice. The hood is fucking great. The hood on this raincoat is the best hood ever. I don't know. Yeah. You speak in words, Matt, and I don't understand them. Welcome in though. Happy Friday. The hood on this, best hood ever on a coat. I would pay for every single item of clothing I own to have this hood, because usually I've got quite a big head, right? And if not, my hair's big, so no hoods fit me. This hood is the best, and I love it because it just goes ever so slightly over my face like this, and that means that the rain doesn't go on my face. Oh my god, I love this hood so much. So I put my coat on. I dressed appropriately, half appropriately. I dressed half appropriately for the weather. I will explain later why I was not dressed appropriately for the weather in a second. But I put my raincoat on, I put my jeans on, right, that was unnecessary, wasn't it? I put my trainers on, which weren't appropriate walking shoes, and I said to my brother, I said to him, I'm going out now, I got my keys, I got my headphones, I put Conan Gray on, and I left my house, and as soon as I left my house, there were two people getting fucking soaked in the rain. It was very funny, because when I leave my house in the rain, what's funny? Obviously because it's sunny outside. It's still the summer, right? It's middle of July, nearly end, you know what I mean? Like, it's late, well, I guess it's kind of still the middle-ish. But it's July, right? Like, it's the heat of the summer. We've just had a heat wave this week, right? People are still dressing, sorry, I need to lock my webcam. People are still dressing for warm weather, as they should, honestly, as they should. It's warm outside. However, when I went outside, fully decked out in a fucking raincoat, and saw everyone in their shorts and dresses, man, I felt powerful. I'll tell you this right now. I felt above everyone, and it was a big big moment for me because I had intentionally left my house in the rain, so I was fully prepared for the conditions that I was going to be walking in. These people, nice summer day walk. Yeah, you'd be mistaken, my friend. You are now drenched. It was very fun. Do you know what would have made you feel more powerful? What? What would have made me feel more powerful? Please, did you bring wellies? I should have. Dora the Explorer, oh my god, it would have. I've really missed out on an opportunity there. I could have looked so cool. Oh man. I mean, quite a lot of people did have umbrellas. Good for them. I actually don't know where my umbrella's gone. I used to be that person who always had umbrellas. I used to be that person who always had fucking everything. So I made it my goal in like year 9 to be one of those people that just has everything in my bag that anyone could possibly need. I'm quite a big people pleaser. So I would have like plasters, hairbands, hair grip. Like I'd have everything possible that someone could need from me. And that would then like include an umbrella. At one point in my life I used to carry around 2 water bottles just in case. I'm just a kind person, what can I say? Do I do that anymore? No, of course I don't. I don't know what you want from me. But that's just because no one ever used the things that I had. Because obviously if you're in like a peril situation and you don't have a water bottle, you don't really go around asking people if they have a second water bottle. So no one just assumes, so people just dehydrate. So it's a pointless endeavour, but I still did it. Turn your fan off? No, it's warm inside. I can move it down here. I'm not turning my fan off. Make me. It's warm. I don't want to. It's not even cold. It is cold. No, warm. Wait, hang on. You can puzzle both of us here. It is warm in my room because I have to have my curtains closed and the windows shut. Leave me alone and leave my fan alone, right? Don't bring the fan into this. It's done nothing wrong. I need to put it down here. Look. Since you're going to be such a bitch about the fan, I'll put it down here instead. Better? Much better? Oh, I'm so sorry you've had such a peril with it. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway, but yeah. I left the house in weather-appropriate clothing, and I was going ha 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 at all the idiots on the streets who were getting soaked by the rain. I went ha 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 ha, you fools, to every single one that passed. Not a single person was left out of my wrath, okay? Every single person I passed, I would just laugh at them. I'd look at them in the eyes, and I'd go ha ha, you silly, silly person for not dressing weather appropriately. This would come back to bite me later. You silly, silly, silly person. You are just terrible. Went for a morning walk, but it was quite disappointing. Why was it disappointing? Just too breezy and I'm freezing? Get a grip, right? That's my advice for you. Get a grip. But yeah, I left my house. I was laughing at the people as I walked down the road. And I walked down the road, and I hadn't decided where I wanted to walk yet, because I went to my older brother's room, and I said to him, I'm going to go on a walk. And I was like, I really don't know where to go yet. He was like, you should go down by the harbour. And I was like, yeah, but I went to the harbour this week already. And it was kind of boring. And he was like, yeah, but no one's going to be there, so it'll be nice. And I was like, yeah, we'll see. And then I suggested to him that I was going to walk back up to the big bridge. Walking up on a big bridge in the rain sounds like my ideal kind of day. But then I realised I'd have to walk through a forest by myself with no mobile data and no means to text or call anyone currently, because I'm in the middle of getting like SIM cards sorted out. It's a fucking shambles. Basically, every single time I leave my house, I am just in so much danger. I cannot call nor text anyone, and no one can call nor text me. I also cannot use my mobile data. So all means of communications are absolutely out the fucking window if I leave my house. So every single time I leave my house, I'm just in the most danger I could possibly be ever, and it's great fun. So I decided, hey, let's maybe not put myself in danger in the middle of the forest. That might not be the best plan. Why? I don't even know. My SIM card's getting like sorted or something like that. I have it. It's just we haven't probably sorted it. It's getting sorted tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm not going to be completely communicationless forever. I'm fine. It's okay. It's getting sorted tomorrow. It was cloudy and I didn't go anywhere nice, so partly that was my fault. Not only I probably want to go solo camping. Why not? It might be a little bit dull, but why not? Cough, cough, are you okay? What do you mean not sorted? Well, I don't even know what's going on, right? My SIM card, I honestly literally cannot explain it to you because I do not know. All I know is that I cannot call nor text people until tomorrow. So, hello, Cass, by the way. Welcome on in. Happy Friday, my friend. But yeah, I can't call nor text people until tomorrow. It's okay, though. It's getting sorted tomorrow. Do not fret. I will have communication. Hello. Bye. Hi, oh my god, happy Friday, hello. But yeah, I left my house and I decided I probably shouldn't go on a walk in the forest, because if I slip and I hurt myself, I physically cannot get help. So I was like, fine, I'll be responsible, I won't go in the forest, call me Big B, of course I will. What an excellent name. Honestly, why not? Doing shit, COVID is magnificent, how am I doing? I'm doing okay, I hope you're okay though. Does not sound very fun, my friend. I'm doing alright, I feel calm, I feel serenity. You know me, serenity. Yeah, that's part of the Sugar Daisies brand. But yeah, I left my house and I started walking. Hello and welcome being with me. Hi! I already said hello to you when you first sent your message in the chat. You may not have heard. Hi! Happy Friday. I don't know if this was aimed at me, I'm not sure. But anyway, so I left my house and I was trying to decide where I was going. I was walking down the main road because this main road leads to anywhere I could go, right? It leads to the big bridge, it leads to the harbour, it leads to a park, it leads to literally anywhere, right? And I was kind of like, okay, it is raining. It probably isn't the best idea for me to stay out for hours and go for a really long walk. So I decided to go to the park instead, because I was like, okay, the park is nice. It's going to be empty because it's tipping it down with rain. No one's going to really want to go. It was just, you know, like, thank you so much for the follow, Big B. I appreciate it. To bring a map with you, for Ordnance Survey maps, so you can get them at your local Waterstones, right? Well, that would have been a little bit of an issue because I would have had to find a Waterstones. Well, not even find, I would have had to go to a Waterstones just to get a map, and then I'm okay, you know. I'm okay. I just went to a park instead, and I'll just wait till tomorrow to go other places. I was great for you, I'm glad, but I figured out today that one of my friends got covered in milk at work. Oh, sounds lovely. Sounds so great for them. Oh my god. That sounds fun. Woo! But yeah, I decided I would go to the park instead. So I started walking and I got to the park, and at this point in time, I realized I was extremely warm, okay? The raincoat that I have, I've put it down over there, but it's very, okay, no, I'm gonna go pick it back up so I can represent to you how fucking warm this raincoat is. You know how most raincoats are like Well, they're meant to be like cool most of the time. You know how there's like a difference between summer raincoats and like, thanks so much Ace, I deserve it. Welcome and happy Friday. This means I think you're speaking so you can practice my listening. You're welcome. But you know how like raincoats are supposed to have like good airflow to them in the summer? Like there's looser raincoats. I don't have a good example of this because this is the only raincoat I have, but this raincoat is heavy. It's so heavy, and on the whole inside it's got this little piece of shit on it, right? Which is just another layer of fabric. And sure, like in the winter this raincoat's fucking sick. This raincoat keeps you warm and it does its job. In the summer, this raincoat deserves death. It's thick enough already with the fabric, and then there's a whole nother layer of like fabric in it, so it makes you feel very warm. So I left my house thinking that I was dressed appropriately for the weather situation because it was raining and I was dry, right? Then I realized, no, I'm not. That is a lie. I'm absolutely just not dressed appropriately for the weather because I'm fucking boiling, right? And then this hit me when I was walking through the park, and I was like, okay, I have two things I can do in this situation. I have two things I can do. I can either burn until I get home, or take the jacket off and be dressed not weather inappropriately anymore. And I was like, right, okay, right. Thank you, Jax. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I was like, yeah, okay, so I can either completely just backtrack on everything that I've done before and be not dressed appropriately for the weather, or I can just burn until I get home and not be dressed up. Either way, I wasn't dressed appropriately for the weather, right? But I had to pick one of the two conditions, warm or rainy. I chose warm, okay? I walked the whole way around the park. And I wanted to go on the swings, but the fucking council were doing something in the park, so I couldn't go in there, because the park was dead empty, and this park is never empty. Like, I mean you, I've never seen this park empty in my life, right? I used to go there loads as a kid. It's like, it's a big park. Were they playing in the park? No, they were getting rid of one of my favorite rides as a kid. It was this really shit, like, roundabout thing, but you sat on, like a horse or like a bike. I don't really remember. I think it was just a bike. I don't think it was a horse. I think it was a bike because it had pedals. I don't think there's meant to be like, I don't think there's meant to be pedals on a horse. I think it was a bike. There's a ride in a park. No, like just a play equipment, not like a full on fucking fairground ride. Like a, how else you meant to put it? Like a just play equipment. Those are things that are in a park. What else are you supposed to call it? Not a ride? Yeah, it's not like a full-on, like, helter-skelter in the middle of the park. It is just like a normal, a toy. You just call it a ride. But no, it used to be my favorite one. It was like these 3 bikes, right? And if you pedaled, it spun in a circle. And I always got left out because there was always too many people, and I always used to have to stand and wait for the people to get off. It was quite depressing, but it was a really fun ride and I really liked it. A ride makes me think of like a massive roller coaster. Well, stop thinking about that and think of a small bike ride that spins in a really shit circle that doesn't exist anymore because the council got rid of it. This ruined my day. I was walking past this park, right? And I really, really wanted to go on the swings. And then I saw the council and I was like, oh, fuck, okay, fine. And then I saw the council was getting rid of one of the best rides at the park. What the hell? My day got ruined twice in a row. So I kept walking through the park, and at this point, the rain was stopping, right? I left my house, I was getting drenched for like maybe not even that, 5 minutes, and then the rain just became shit again. My worst nightmares had come true. I was out in the rain, and it was just really shit, and it wasn't worth it. It just felt like a really unnecessary walk. Yeah, it was boring. It was so bad. I wanted to get drenched, right? My aim with going out in the rain is not to have a lovely little like, ooh, it's a little bit raining. No. I want to come home and I want to be dripping. I want there to be puddles in my fucking shoes. Otherwise, it is not worth it. It's not, okay? I don't care. You can argue with me all you want. I'm actively going out in the rain. I'm not expecting to stay dry, am I? That is not the aim. The aim of going out in the rain is not to stay dry. I want to be literally soaked by the time I get home, right? And this was not what happened. Also, I don't wear raincoats properly. I don't give a shit. I'm not leaving my hair outside of a raincoat. If I'm going to wear a hood, my hair goes here, the hood goes over the top, and all of this hair is outside of the rain. So, just shush, okay? Like, just leave me alone. I don't care. I'm not putting my hair in the hood. So as much as I was bigging up the hood earlier, I don't wear it properly, so it means nothing. My hair was soaked anyway, so I decided I'm just gonna take down the fucking hood and just coat, you know what I mean? The only good rides are the rope swing, the big rope swing, the park zip line. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What, just like... No, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Did you go swimming in the lake again? I did, yeah. You know, I decided the rain wasn't good enough, so I hopped into the lake. I had a lovely little dip. No, I didn't. I got annoyed and I just kept walking home. So then I got halfway down the road and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to take off my jacket because I'm fucking boiling and I have to walk up a really big hill. Because I walked past one park and the swings were busy. And I was like, fuck, okay, I'll go walk past another park and see if the swings are busy. So, but the way I had to walk up to this park was a big ass hill. And when I say a big hill, this hill is huge. This hill is steep, okay? Like, this is a big hill. And I was like, oh god, okay, if I try and walk up this hill in this jacket, I am going to overheat and I'm gonna fucking pass out, okay? So I was like, okay, take the jacket off. So I took the jacket off, but then that meant I had to carry a massive wet jacket in my hand the whole way. I just really wasn't very prepared for this walk. It was a very impulsive, like the hit song, yeah, I ran up that hill like Kate Bush would, and then I deceived my husband, or something like that. What did she do in Babushka? That's what she does in Babushka, right? Then I caught my husband cheating on me with myself, technically. That's what she does in Babushka, right? That's what the plot of Babushka is, I think. I don't even know. But yeah, like the hit song, I did what Kate Bush did. But yeah, I took my jacket off, and then I saw a load of people my age, and I was very intimidated, and it was very awkward. And as I walked past them, you know when people do wheelies on their bikes, and they just get in your fucking way? I don't know if any of you guys have ever experienced this before, but it is genuinely one of the most frustrating experiences I have ever had to deal with in my life. People on bikes, you know, they have their thing for being annoying, right? People don't like cyclists very much. You know who's worse? Teenage cyclists. People who are young on a bike, because they were just on one wheel, there's just the whole, just in front of me, and they just wouldn't move. I was like, oh, okay, well, I physically cannot get around you, so I'm just gonna have to stand and fucking wait until you're on two wheels again, mate. And they wobbling as shit, like, just let me get by. It was very frustrating. And then I got to the hill, I walked up the hill, didn't run, just walked. I made it to the top of the hill, I made it to the park. I thought there was no one in the park. I was wrong, there was a person in the park. Every time! I thought because everything would have been soaked that no one was in the park. No, there was someone in the park, so I walked past it and I went home. And I had a rubbish time and it wasn't worth it, and it was underwhelming, it was an awful walk, and I hated every second of it, and it deserved nothing, and the walk was terrible, and it was awful, and I hated it. So that was the walk from today. I was the person on the bike. Yeah, you're the worst. So you got prepared and then you unprepared yourself. I mean, I didn't get drenched or anything. I'm still wearing the t-shirt that I went out in, okay? Like, I didn't get soaked by any means. I got my hair wet quite a lot. My hair looked a lot nicer this morning. I got my hair wet. But like, other than that, nothing really happened. I need to replace that one. You know, you guys are great, but that just doesn't scare me. As much as I have my headphones on, it just doesn't get me. It only gets me if I'm like playing a game or I'm looking at my phone. If I'm looking at the screen, you have to be distracted to scare me. You have to. It doesn't work otherwise. Do you have a park at home? Make it louder. I can't make it louder though. It is as loud as it can go, and that's awful. I mean, what did you expect from it? What was wrong with the person in the park? There's nothing wrong with the person in the park. It's just the person in the park had a child with them. And I was like, okay, morally, do I go and take up the swing? No. So I went home instead. I could have gone back out later, but I didn't. I just decided to stay home instead. I didn't want to go and take up the park. You know, I should have, but I didn't want to. Yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah, fuck the children in the children's park. I want to go on the swing. How terrible of them, right? I know. How inconsiderate, honestly. Me, a 17-year-old, should take priority over the young children in the children play park, because this is a me thing. I want to go on the swing. The same with the council. Fuck the council. We don't need them. I do love it when people say mate. Yeah, mate. There should be an adult park with no children in a bar. Yeah, there should be. I agree. Opinions on Germans? I mean, I don't really think I have one. But not phrased like that. Not phrased like that. That's not really a good way you can phrase it, is there? If I'm gonna go out, it's disgusting. But anyway, I got home, I was kind of there. I got home and I just kind of sat for the rest of the day. I'm sure I did something, but I could not tell you what. I made myself some food. You don't have any opinions on Germans? You don't think they're hot? As I said, no, I don't have an opinion on them. No, maybe. As I said, I have no fucking clue. But no, I made myself some food. I made myself a cup of tea, and then I got into bed. I took my jeans off and I got into bed, and that is it. That's all I did for the rest of the day. I did absolutely nothing. Right, well, that's it. Oh God, have I crossed the line here? They make some nice cars. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I literally do not know. But yeah, that's all I did for the rest of the day. I honestly don't think I did anything else. I sat and I watched The Office, yeah, no, that's it. That's literally all I did. I sat and I watched The Office. So it was a really productive day, and I stayed and I got really nice and warm in my bed. I've finally been able to put my blanket back on my bed as well. Yes, yes. I love having my blanket on my bed. I just love being all cozy and nice. It's just so cozy and nice and awesome, and I love it. So yesterday and today was just great. It was my favorite ever. But anyway, other than that, Sugar's done nothing for the rest of the day. I've had a very boring day. I've got no stories to tell you. I did fuck all. Actually, I put a candle on. I couldn't smell it the whole time it was on, so what was the fucking point, right? It was pointless. But basically, you know the little circle shelf you can see in the mirror? Can you see that? You can see it, right? Today is a good stream because I can see oily pillow. Oh yeah, look, they're all organized. He's got really scary eyes, isn't it? Really scary eyes. They're like haunting. You lit a candle? Thank you, I appreciate it. But basically, I put my candle on my shelf up there, right? And this shelf has been on my wall for like 2 years or something like that. It hasn't moved. It's probably nailed in. It doesn't move. It is solidly on the wall, okay? My mum came in fully knowing that I have had candles lit on the shelf before, that shelf has been on my wall and has not moved for many years. She came in and she went, Sugar, why have you got a candle lit on the shelf? What happens if the shelf falls and then the candle lights the house on fire? I was like, Mum, what the fuck are you on about? Like, how have you just like overthought this so much? You've been in my room for 2 seconds, now you're slandering me for putting a candle on a fucking shelf. You put a candle on the stove? What do you want from me? I feel like I am being very reasonable with my candle on the fucking shelf. If she is, then in a tea light where I got on the fucking hob. What do you want from me? Like, actually, what do you want from me? I've had to blow out so many of my mum's rogue fucking tea lights. Her incense smells like the house is burning down, and I put a candle on a shelf, and it's like a world war has started. Honestly, I did nothing. I did nothing. She walked in, she was like, Sugar, why is there a candle on it? I was like, Mum, because that shelf has been there for so fucking long, and it hasn't moved, and it's absolutely fine. I was like, what are you talking about? It was really annoying. We should read the Bible and sing hymns. I'm good. It's okay when we have working smoke alarms. Yeah, it was fine. Mummy's cancelled. Yeah, so that was fun. I had a great time when I was slandered about having a candle on a shelf. I'm the only person who uses fire safety in this fucking house. That's a lie. I'm not, but you know what I mean? The heart, but you got a gas stove. I do not know what that means. I have no fucking clue, right? You're speaking all these fancy words to me, and I don't know. We didn't have an oven for ages, so like maybe I couldn't have a fucking clue. I have a cup of tea, by the way. It's like lukewarm, so I want to kind of drink it now. It's like not nice temperature anymore. It's just ever so, like if I don't down it now, it's gonna go to shit, but I don't think I can down it now. Look, cheers everyone. That counts. I take it back, it is just cold. It's just that ever so slightly too cold, so I'm gonna have to down it now before it just gets like stone cold. Yum yum. It's so nice. Microwave it? No, look, I'll just drink it. It's okay. This cup's quite small. It's okay. I'll just drink it. It's okay. Yummy, yummy. It tastes so nice and warm. Ta-da! I'm so awesome and so cool. Does the fire come out when you cook on the top? No, it doesn't. It used to. It doesn't anymore. We got a new one because that one broke. And then the oven broke, so we got a new oven. Is it just flat? It's flat. It's flat and it goes warm on the little circles. And then, but we used to have the one where it was fire. We don't anymore because it broke. But then it got replaced by our landlord. I'm so great and awesome and I'm so cool and just the best. What can I say? But anyway, that's all of my stories from today. I have literally nothing else to talk about. None. I have no topics at all. You guys are going to have to carry this stream because I genuinely have no words in my brain today. You have a landlord? I do, because I live in a rented house with a landlord. Wow, what a wonderful, fun topic. That's an electric cooker. Well, that's the one I've got then. As I said, I haven't a Scooby-Doo. You wanna know what else I've got? Look, vitamin water. This vitamin water caused me to fall down the stairs once. It's a bit of a curse. I think it's a bit of a curse. I thought those were American. What, landlords? You thought landlords were American. This is just as bad as me saying I thought stop signs were American. You are on the same level as me now. Thought a different name hit? No, not at all. You are on the same level as me thinking stop signs were American, my friend. It's hard that you have dragged yourself down to my level. I'm so sorry. Then no, it's just a landlord, buddy. It's just a landlord. But yeah, this drink made me nearly fall down the stairs once because they're really difficult to open. And like I couldn't open it one day. You know what my favorite thing about this bottle is though? You know what the best kind of bottles are? The ones that have the little rip tabs to get the label off. Now this could just be a me thing. I don't care if my bottle looks boring. I don't care. I always rip the label off of these things because it's just so much fun. Look at this. We can do it together. Look at this. Oh, was that not just joyous? Was that not just joyous? That brought me a lot of joy. Yeah, sure, the bottle looks boring as shit now. I don't care. I could not give less of a shit. Every single bottle I own that has a little rip tab to it, it's getting ripped. You could not stop me. You can't. Especially, oh, that was the best. I've had a lot of joy. Difference is sometimes is that actual lords. Difference here is they're all pricks and they're all terrible. People rent, people buy. We're learning about things. I don't know how to pay bills. How am I gonna know? Neither do I, but I know that landlords exist. Just get a tent? Yeah, I should. I'm going to. We had a tent once that was like, you know the tents, the triangular ones? I've been camping, well, I don't even fucking know. I've been camping a few times in my life. My cat is meowing. I don't know. My normal cat, any animal. My animal. You're confusing me. I think I read that wrong, but I'm still confused. I've been camping like outside of festivals. I know they exist. I thought they were called something else. I'm not stupid. No, that's not the point. I knew that stop signs existed, just not in the UK. But anyway, I've been camping 2 times. No, I lie. No, maybe not. How many times have I been camping in my life? 2. I think. Outside of festivals, I've been camping twice in my life ever. I'm pretty sure, with the same group of people each time. Me, oh my god, I have so many shit experiences from camping. Every single time I've been camping, I've just not had fun. And I don't know if this is just because at the time I wasn't a very outdoorsy person, but like the whole of my childhood, I found the outdoors just uncomfortable and annoying. There were wasps everywhere. There was just grass everywhere. It was like my own sensory hell as a child. Wasps everywhere. It was hot. It was either too cold or too hot. It was just like uncomfortable and boring, and I hated it. So I wasn't a very outdoorsy person as a child. And I'll be honest, I'm still not a very outdoorsy person now, but like I can appreciate camping a lot more now that I'm older because it's just a lot less overwhelming. Oh, I see. No, I just assumed you meant your cat. I didn't take it that way. Would you go to festivals? It depends what festival. Like, it really depends what festival. Because, like, I've been to 2 festivals before, and they were very, like, they weren't calm by any means. They were just kind of like, what the fuck are you talking about in chat? What are you, stop. Hey, look, stop. Boundary, like Glastonbury? No. You could not pay me any sort of money to go to Glastonbury. I literally do not care. You couldn't. I don't want to. I don't want to go to Glastonbury. My dad asked me this, because I think my dad went to Glastonbury, right? No, I'm not going. Couldn't pay me to. Because number one, I don't give a shit about most of the music that's playing there. I just don't care. I don't want to be stuck in a crowd full of loads of people and then have to camp and get me tent trampled. I don't want to do that, you know what I mean? It doesn't sound like my kind of ideal situation. Whereas the festivals that I went to were really chill and nice, and like I didn't go there for music, I went there for the other parts, and it was really nice and I enjoyed it. So probably not, no. It really depends what kind of festival it is. The outside is my favorite place. I mean, that's understandable. I don't have a favorite place. I like the beach a lot. I was going to go to the beach today when it was raining, but I then realized that I didn't have a phone that worked really, so I didn't go. Glamping? Yeah, that's just boring as shit though, isn't it? Like, so fucking dull. This is just boring. I thought they were just called landowner, not landlords. The word landlord makes them sound like they're royalty. Fair enough. Fair enough. I haven't went to a festival. I find them really scary. I can completely understand that. But the 2 festivals I went with, I was with my family. I'm pretty sure for one of them, I was in the staff area, so it was really quiet. And then the other one, it was like a children-centered festival. Like, I went with my younger brother and my family, so it was very calm. But, like, yeah, that's not the point. I don't really have a desire to go to any festivals. Neither. I never have either. Like, I just don't care. Like, if I had the choice between a concert or a festival, I'd go to a concert any day. Festivals are just stressful. It's just too many things happening at once. Like, pick one. Honestly, it's just too many things being combined into one really overwhelming event, and it just does not sound like my kind of energy. It just sounds like too much. I may or may not have just ordered sushi. I don't like sushi. You're welcome for that. I don't like it. Don't like the rice. It doesn't taste very nice. But anyway, I went camping 2 times in my life with the same group of people each time. Me, my whole family. So it was my mum. Did my stepdad come? I don't think my stepdad came at the time. He didn't. It was my mum, my younger brother, my older brother, me, my mum's friend, their younger daughter, their younger child. Thank you so much for the follow. Papi Chiquito, what a name and a half, my friend. Thank you so much for the follow, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, it was their family, their 2 children, another family, their child. I don't know if their husbands came. I have no fucking clue. But it was just a lot of people. And then another time, a whole nother family came with their 2 children. So that was a lot of us in this camping like thing. And like, I knew all these people. This was my childhood best friend from like the age of a literal child to like year 7. So when I was like 10 or 11, right? Like, this was my best friend for a while. So I was very chill going on these camping trips. However, I've said that, and I've just remembered that's just not true at all. The first time when we went camping, I was buddy-buddy with this gal, right? Like, I spent lots of my time with her. We were very close friends. The second time I went camping, I never fucking spoke to her, right? I barely spoke to her. We'd both, like, gone to secondary school at this point. Like, I had not spoken to her at all. So the second time we went camping was not as fun as the first time, which was a big, massive forest thing that I could get lost in. I mean, good luck finding one. Keyboards are so cool. The typey ones or the music ones? Be more specific. But yeah, I went camping with all of these families, and one time, the first time we went camping, I literally do not remember it. I remember having to sleep in a tent with my friends and it just being quite fun. The campsite we went to had like rules and stuff. I mean, I get it. It was like a proper campsite. There was a big car boot sale. There was, I don't really remember anything else about it. I just remember going camping. It was a place you had to sit and charge your phone. There was, what other things was there? I just remember it being quite boring. It was quite a long time ago, so I honestly don't remember, and it was the first ever time I went camping. But the second time we went camping, me and my friend had this tent, right? And it was like a little triangle tent, which seems like fun. Usually we had like the little dome ones that could fit like quite a lot of people in it. No, not this time. We had a little triangle one that me and my friend were going to sleep in together. However, in this fucking triangle tent, there's a big pole in the middle of it. Because obviously the triangle needs some sort of structural support, so to do that they just put a massive pole in the middle of the tent, which was very inconvenient. Me and my friend had to sleep somewhere else. And then I remember another time, I don't know if this was a whole nother time we went camping, but one time we went camping and like 4 of us were slept in this one big tent, right, all together in one like area. And then I got out of that tent with my friend and I had to sleep in the car. I've never had more of an uncomfortable night's sleep in my life that I can remember. I don't know why I got out of the tent and didn't sleep in the tent, but for some reason or another, I got out of the tent and I ended up sleeping on a reclined car seat with my brother, like my friend's brother in the back seat. I was in the passenger and then my friend was in the fucking front seat. The whole car was taken up by people sleeping in it. It was a fucking shambles. So, and other than that, I really don't remember anything that happened during camping. My friend's brother burnt himself really bad. That's like all the things. A car seat or just like a normal car. Did you get lost on the way back to the tent, or maybe there was a bear? No, I specifically remember getting out of the tent. to go and sleep somewhere else. I don't know if we just like, I honestly could not tell you. I don't know why I ended up sleeping in a car, but I did end up sleeping in a car. Like, I honestly, I couldn't tell you why. It just kind of happened, and I slept in a car. And I remember I had a really weird dream that night. And there were shooting stars in the sky that night as well. It was very pretty. But yeah, car sleeps, they do suck, don't they? They're so uncomfortable. That's why you don't like camping, because you're bad at it? Yeah, apparently so. I mean, when I camped in a festival, I was fine. It's just when I actually went camping, I had an awful time. The camping place we went to as well had their own specific pizza delivery. To like deliver it to your tent. It was very weird. It was very, very odd. But yeah, other than that, I remember the floor being covered in glow sticks. I remember tripping over tent lines constantly. And I had one of those really fun things that goes up and down your arm. I don't know if any of you guys know what it is, but it's like this big circular thing that you can push down into a little circle, and it pops up into a bigger circle, and you can like roll it up and down your arms. I honestly could not describe it any better to you, but I had one of them, and I remember I broke it when I was camping, and I was really upset. And other than that, I don't remember anything. One time I've been to a few holiday parks though. I don't have any experiences with holidays properly. The only time I've been to maybe like 4 or 5 places in the UK, and that is it, okay? That I shit you not, that is it. I've been to where my family lives, where my family used to live, where I live, and Wales. And that is it, okay? Like, I went to Birmingham once, maybe twice. Yeah, I went to Birmingham once or twice. That's fun, isn't it? I went to Brighton twice, maybe only once. I don't remember. I've been to London a few times. And then I've been to Norwich. I've been to Loughborough. I've been to lots of places in Wales, so I'm just not going to count them. And then I've been to where I live. I've been to all of the good places in the UK. Honestly, you know, Loughborough and Norwich, they're up there, top of the tops. Honestly, fuck going to like Cornwall. If you ever need a place to go in the UK, head down to Norfolk. It's lovely. It's shit. It is shit. It's so shit. But yeah, I went to Loughborough, and I don't remember Loughborough. The only thing I remember about Loughborough is a Pizza Hut. And I remember it tasting like absolute dog shit. So the only memory I have of Loughborough is it being a literal shithole. So that's lovely, isn't it? I love Loughborough. It's so nice. And then the only memories I have from Norfolk is like the beach and obviously that kind of shit. London, I remember... No, I don't remember anything about London. I think we stayed at an Airbnb, and I had to sleep on a really uncomfortable air mattress. And I don't even remember what we did in London. I don't remember London at all, but that's the one I've been to the most times. And then Birmingham, we went to go shopping, and I remember standing on an escalator, and that is it. That's the only memory I have of like all the places I've been. So that's fun, isn't it? I love all the places I've been. They're so cool and awesome. But yeah, what was I was going to talk about something. Oh yeah, the holiday homes and the holidays that I've been on. As I said just now, never been on holidays. Loughborough and Leicester is my favorite for American. Yeah, it's fucking broken, isn't it? I mean, I'll give it them. Loughborough. No, it isn't a difficult thing to say, is it? Just like phonetically. Okay, I guess it is maybe a little bit difficult. But like, shush. The other one's difficult. It rained here too? Yay! I mean, finally. I've been waiting for it to so long. Hello, Thon, by the way. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. I've been waiting for so long because for the pressure to be released. It got so nice and cool afterwards. I did want it to get like, I don't know what I'm trying to say. What am I trying to say? I did want it to thunder. I wanted it to have a thunderstorm. I wanted there to be a thunderstorm, but there wasn't one, and it really upset me. Loughborough is hard to say. It isn't. Loughborough. Ta-da! You did it. Just say Loughborough, okay? Like, it's really not that difficult. I mean, like, you say it's different because someone told you differently. That's just not true. Just say Loughborough and just move on with your day. It's not rained here, so stop flexing. Oh, wow, take the other and run with it, my friend. It's rained here, so, you know, ha ha ha, cope. But yeah. The only times I went on holiday, one time I went to Haven, another time, I'm going to have to go check if this is location specific before I talk about this other holiday. But I don't know. Let me check. Let me just check if there's more than one places of these. Okay, and where are they? Because, like, if there's not more than one. Okay, there is. Another time I went to Pontins. Now, I shit you not, this was the worst fucking place I've ever said. Joker said Loughborough. No, but it's Loughborough. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is just Loughborough. I mean, I don't know. I got sushi, so, ooh, good for you. As I said, don't like sushi, so that's not a flex for me, but, you know, good for you. I want thunder too, yeah, same. I just want there to be a big thunderstorm. I miss thunderstorms, they're so cool. I miss thunderstorms and I miss the snow. They're the two weathers that I need now. Like, mentally, I need it to just go crash and bang, you know what I mean? That's, mentally, I want the weather to be unstable. Mentally, that's what I need. I don't want any more sunny days. I need a day where the weather is just shit. That's what I need in life right now. It's gonna bring me so much joy if that happens, and it's just not happening. It's been too mild. I don't like it. I don't think the heat wave was extreme enough. I'm joking, but like, I need it to thunder, I need it to snow, and neither is happening currently, so it's upsetting me. But anyway, Joker's from there. Yeah, but like, I have been there so many times, and my family's from there, so some idea. No rain here, still powerful storms needed. I mean, it's meant to rain more, but it just got really pathetic. Should I check the weather now? When I went out, right, there was an 100% chance of rain. 100%! You fucking frauds, right? Absolute frauds. There was no 100% chance of rain or like 100% in the area. Bullshit. Bullshit, right? Because I left and the rain stopped immediately. What the hell? What the hell? I hate it when it does that. It angers me. But anyway, we'll move away from the rain and we'll talk about my experience at Pontins. I went to Pontins with the same people I went camping with. My mum, my younger brother, my older brother, my mum's friend, their two children, and then my other mum's friend and her child, right? And we went to Pontins together. Don't go. Don't. If anyone suggests you, not that anyone will suggest you, for the people who don't know, it is literally just a holiday park. You just go there, there's like there's a swimming pool. It's a lot like Haven. It is a lot like Haven. It's just much worse. I went to Haven when I was a really young child and I slept in a caravan and I remember having a nice time there. I don't have a single positive memory about going to fucking Pontins, okay? Butland, Skegness. Yeah, I'll go there instead. But didn't they go bankrupt? Maybe. I went like 6 years ago. I don't remember how long ago I went, but it was a while ago. I was like young. I think I was maybe in year 6. So I went a while ago to Pontins, right? And I went and it was shit. So the rooms were awful. I don't even remember half of it, but there was a swimming pool, there was an arcade, there were trampolines, there were these little bike things, and that is my vague memory of what was there. I'm sure there was more things, we probably didn't look at them. I honestly could not tell you half of what happened when I went to Pontins, but we got into the room and the room was fine. We tried to get to the swimming pool. They didn't let us in until tomorrow because we got there too late or something, I don't know. So we went to the swimming pool the day after and we all got into the normal swimming pool, right? You know how swimming pools have like a really, really, really shallow part for like literal children? Like if you go in there, it's up to like halfway up your shins, no matter how old you are. Like, you go in there and it's shit, right? It's literally for children. And then there's like the actual end of the swimming pool for people who can swim, right? I'm quite a good swimmer. Do I enjoy swimming? Not really, but I'm quite a good swimmer, right? I've not been swimming in over 5 years, but I had a nice time, so I quite like swimming. So we all went into the swimming. It was me, my friend, and their younger brother. We all went and got in the swimming pool, and the swimmer came up to us. She was like, "No, get out! You need to have an adult with you." And we were like, "But we can swim." And she was like, "No!" So we got kicked out of the swimming pool again. And we had to go get an adult and force them to come watch us sit in the swimming pool. And there was a water slide, and that's the first water slide I ever went on, and I genuinely feared for my life. It was the most rickety water slide you have ever seen in your life, right? And I don't know, I've never been on a water slide before. The pool I used to go to had a water slide, and there was a part which like went outside, and it looked really cool, but I was way too scared to go on it as a kid. And this water slide looked bearable. It looked rickety as fuck, but I was like, I'll probably live. I genuinely feared for my life. I felt like I was going to die on this water slide. Did I? No, because I'm sat here talking about it. This water slide did not feel safe. So we went in the pool, and then I remember there being these bikes, and me and my friend sat in the front part of the bike, which I think was meant for like bags and or children, not full-grown teenagers. And then we went to the arcade loads, and that's like literally all I remember. I would love, one time in the night, a drunk person banged on our window and scared the fuck out of my friends. So that was nice. Pontins was great. Someone smashed into our window, and we went to the arcade. I don't remember anything else about it. I remember going to a beach, and I remember going to a fairground. And that was about it. Like, I literally don't remember anything else. So that was my other experience going on holiday. And then the time I went to Brighton, I went to Brighton dead in the winter. I have a really bad theme of going to beaches in the middle of the fucking winter. I've been to Brighton twice. I think I went one on holiday properly, and then one to go visit my mum's friend who used to live there. And we went to Brighton, we went literally in the winter, so much so in the winter that it snowed, right? I couldn't enjoy the lovely summer beach in Brighton. No, I had to enjoy the stone cold, frozen ass fucking beach, right, in Brighton, which, you know, I'll give you it. When you go to a beach and it's snowing, I've been to 2 individual beaches when it's snowing, and I'll tell you right now, it is a really, really, really pretty experience. If you ever get the chance to go to a beach in the snow, it's the last thing you think to do when it snows, right? It doesn't seem very safe. It's probably not going to be that fun. It's not, like, good, you know what I mean? Like, maybe not the best idea, but if you ever get the chance to go to a beach in the snow, fucking do it, because, like, no one's there and it's peaceful and it's pretty. You say you were Frozen, see what I did there? I'm getting bullied for not watching Frozen. I mean, you shouldn't get bullied, but you should have seen it. Daisy, isn't it midwinter perfect for you? Yeah, but, like, not when you go to a beach, but also kinda, I don't know. As a child, I wanted it to be sunny, but, like, as of now, oh my god, not even that. I've been to Brighton twice, okay? I remember the second time I went to Brighton now. We went to visit my mum's friend twice, okay? And both times I went to Brighton, it was dreadful weather. The first time I went, it was snowing. The second time I went, there was a massive thunderstorm, which I understand I've just said are my favorite 2 kinds of weather, but what the hell? What, like, weird coincidences? The only 2 times I've been to Brighton, the weather was so, like, bad. I didn't get to enjoy the beach at all because it was a thunder lightning storm, right? Like, it was a full-on thunderstorm. And then the second time it was snowing. So that's my experiences with Brighton. Great fun, really cool. But I remember it being really cool at Brighton. We obviously did go and sit at the beach even though it was freezing. I remember this is where my superstition for magpies became really... I remember sitting at my friend's, like my mum's friend's window, counting all the magpies while watching the thunderstorm. Because I just was counting all of them. Because obviously there's the rhyme for magpies. 1 for sorrow, 2 for luck, like 3 the one with the gun or something. Like, you know the magpie rhyme. You know the one. It carries on, but I don't remember what it is. I don't know. Or like 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for the one with the gun. You know the rhyme. You know the hit rhyme. Yeah, the magpie rhyme. So I was counting the magpies. Do you not know the magpie rhyme? First the worst, second the best. Oh yeah. Yeah, and then the one with the golden gun. And then I don't remember it. I just remember the magpie having a gun. I don't remember any other things. You not know the magpie rhyme? Should I try and find the magpie rhyme? I'm sure there's a magpie rhyme somewhere. Because obviously 1 for sorrow means that the magpie's friend is deceased, okay? 2 for luck means that they're a pair. I'm going to look up the magpie rhyme. I know it's a thing. 1 for sorrow, 2 for luck, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a story yet to be told. Now, does this mean anything? Probably, but I don't know what it means, right? So I know this rhyme. I didn't. I just knew it up to 4 for a boy, and then I didn't know any more of them. But I was counting the magpies, and I was using the rhyme to count the magpies, and then I started just double counting the magpies. So I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, there's like 50 billion magpies out here, and she was like, Shugi, you're just recounting all of the magpies. So I was a really bright kid. I was a genius. What can I say? You know, I was just an intellectual as a child. I'm just as smart as I am now, quite frankly. But yeah, the magpie rhyme, that's what my superstition rocked about heavier. I mean, I've always saluted magpies. I was on the bus yesterday, and the old, you know how yesterday I spoke about how an old woman judged the absolute living fuck out of me when I got on the bus? Yeah, as if she already wasn't weirded out by me enough for no reason. I then had to salute a fucking bird, which probably didn't help my case very much, okay? Like, at all. You know, that there's going to be a situation in life where me randomly saluting is going to get something going really downhill. I'm sure there will be. There's got to be a situation in life where just going like this probably isn't the best idea. Probably won't fit the circumstance. What happens if I'm in like a job interview and I look out the window and there's a singular magpie? So anyway, what am I supposed to do if I'm in a really, really serious situation? What happens if I'm getting arrested? In the very, very hypothetical situation if I'm getting arrested, what happens if I have to put my hands in the air? Hypothetical, of course. What happens if there's a situation in life where I've got to put my hands in the air and I see a singular magpie? I have have to salute it. I can't sit here like this no matter if, like, I don't give a shit what kind of weapons is being held at me right now. If I'm in a situation where there is one magpie in front of me and I need to have my hand showing it, I'm going like this. It's a quick movement. It's not doing anything. It's not harming anyone apart from, if I don't do it, I'm gonna have bad luck. I'm sure there's gonna be a situation in life where I'm gonna be unable to salute a magpie, but being on the bus in front of a load of old judgy women is not one of them. So sat on the bus, I noticed the one magpie and I had to really subtly go move along with my day. It's not harming anyone. It is harming me. It's harming me a lot if I don't do it. Or do you just making fun of how I said harming? I don't know. But yeah, great at maths. Yeah, I know, right? Recounting all the magpies. I'm so good at it. What can I say? I'm just a little bit of a genius, actually. There's going to be a situation in life as well where walking over 3 drains perils me entirely. I've noticed recently walking over 3 drains has become a big inconvenience. Obviously, because I walk around them, I don't walk on the 3 drains, which is why it's an inconvenience. But, like, there's been a lot of times recently, because the more I go on walks, the more I encounter 3 drains. There's been a lot of times recently where I've had to just physically wait by a 3 drains because I'm not walking over it. Like, to anyone else, I probably look like a fucking weirdo, because there was a person coming up to me, like, I think it was just like yesterday, the day before, right? There was a person coming up to me, and there's a 3 drains in front of me, right? So I couldn't go around them. I couldn't go around because there was a car there. I was like, okay, fuck. I'm just gonna have to wait. The normal person, what they probably expected me to do, right, as they were walking towards me, was just carry on walking, walk past them, right? What I did was stop dead in my tracks in front of these drains on the ground and wait, and then walk around the drains after they had walked past. I'm a massive inconvenience to myself, all because of something that I randomly started believing 2 years ago. I'm just a huge inconvenience when I walk down the road. I'm avoiding fucking drains left, right, and center, right? It's like the people who refuse to go into poles. I mean, yeah, it is like that. Honestly, I would say worse, though, because at least poles, most people can, like, see that you're actively avoiding, maybe, like, scaffolding or something like that, or, like, a ladder. Ladders make sense. I'm not walking under a ladder, but, like, people who can see the pole being a visual, like, obstruction in your way. Nobody's going to notice the 3 drains. I'd have just jumped over the 3 drains. I've learned something about the 3 drains. They're big. I don't know if you know the kind of 3 drains that I'm talking about, but there's quite like a distance of them. You know, like the roadside. Oh, the ones with the like big signs on top. Yeah, I know the ones you're talking about. I know exactly the ones you're talking about. I don't give a shit about them. I walk underneath them. That's not one of my superstitions. I know the ones you're talking about though. But yeah, 3 drains, they're too wide to step over. You can step over 2 of them if you're pushing it. But like, thing is, right, I don't know the rules of the 3 drains superstition. I'm sure I can just make them up because it is a made up superstition. But like, I'm sure I could just step over one of them, walk on the other 2. But no, I don't do that. I will just wait. I will stop dead in my tracks and I will walk around them. So it's great fun. Also, I know, and I also don't walk over them, as you shouldn't. You'll get bad luck if you do. You will. Hop, skip, jump. I should. I'm just going to start. I'll just take really big strides over all of them. I'm sure I can make it. I'm sure I can. You know, I've got long enough legs to get over like a really yeah, I reckon I can do it. I'll just start taking huge, massive strides to get over the 3 drains instead of stopping and looking like an absolute freak on the road. But like, I don't care. I'm not getting bad luck. I make sure to walk over them just to keep the universe in balance. My friend used to walk over them in spite. Like, okay, I actually have a story about this. I'm trying to open my vitamin water and I fucking can. This is why, okay, I got it. I take it back. This took me so long to open the other day. It's because the bottle cap is so small. It's such a silly size of a bottle cap. Chin chin, everyone. I've thrown the label away, so I would tell you what flavor it is, but I don't know. It's very warm though, and it doesn't taste very nice. Yum. But anyway, my friends used to not believe in the 3 drain rule, right? They used to think I was a fucking idiot for walking or like around 3 drains. They used to make fun of me for it. And they used to walk over 3 drains. Yeah, silly them. Silly people. You wanna know what they don't do anymore? Walk over 3 drains. Yeah, right. Absolute fucking losers. Yeah, you made fun of me for it for like a good year. Now what don't you do? Walk over them anymore. Why? Because I'm influential, okay? I'm influential. I don't know if they had any reasoning to not walk over the drains anymore, but they did, or they don't anymore. Yeah, we're massive inconveniences when we walk in groups, but that is not the point. My friends now no longer walk over the 3 drains. I'm an influencer. What can I say, right? Like, they used to purposely take 3 steps across the drain. They don't anymore. Are you quite lucky? Yeah. You know for a fact that I'm not, and I don't care, right? I have bad luck. I smashed a mirror the other day. I forgot to mention this one on stream because I didn't want to. I've been choosing to ignore this. Smashing a mirror is one of the fucking worst ones. My life is going to go incredibly downhill. I'll explain the story for this. I was stood in my bathroom, right? And I don't even know what I did. I think I knocked something off the shelf into the bath, as I always fucking do because I'm clumsy as shit, right? I knocked something off the shelf into the bath. So as I was reaching to get it from the bath, I heard a crunch underneath my foot and I went, uh-oh. Uh-oh, I've just broken something here. Like, I stood and I didn't look what was on the floor because I kind of assumed that nothing was going to be there. Oh boy, was I mistaken. I stood and I had a crunch and I was like, okay, I've just broken something and I'm going to have to look down and figure out what it is. And I looked down and we've had this like little handheld mirror for ages where like the handle and like the top bit is all mirror, right? And I stood in the middle of the handle and just cracked it in half. I've never broken a mirror before in my life, and this was a low moment for me. I felt my world crumble around me. I looked at this mirror for ages, and I was like, oh, fuck. Fuck. Shit. Oh, no. Oh, God. My life is going to go so downhill. My life is going to go so downhill. I've just crumbled a mirror underneath my foot. Don't believe me for the way of this. Shush, Jack, shush. No, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed. Boundary. But yeah, I broke a mirror and my life has been going downhill ever since. That's a lie. I really don't think it made any impact, and I'll be honest, I forgot about it for ages where I didn't mention it on stream. But I broke a mirror. I didn't smash the entire thing. You can still use the mirror. It's just the handle's a little bit cracked. So I reckon if I smashed the actual part of the mirror, my life would have gone incredibly downhill by now. But just because I broke the handle, I don't think it's as bad. Or maybe I'm lying and my life is just going to go awful. You never know. You really do never know. My camera's running out. Oh no, I didn't know the battery. Uh-oh. Okay, as I just said, my life is going to start going downhill. It has. It really has. I hope I charged the battery after stream yesterday. Otherwise, I'm going, basically. Otherwise, I will have no picture. I think I charged the battery after stream yesterday. I don't think I did, because I got in the... oh, no. I charged it a little bit, but I had not charged it an hour and a half worth of battery life. Well, this is going to be fun, isn't it? Don't shout at me for not getting a little battery adapter thing. I know, I'm not listening to you, okay? Just shush, right? You know for a fact that I'm just going to ignore you. What batteries does it take? This one. It's just a camera battery. I have 2 of them. I've learned that you take an hour and a half each to run out, which is perfect. My streams are 3 hours long. But that only works if I charge them, which I rarely ever do because I always forget to. Because I'm awesome, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Because I'm actually just great and I'm awesome. You have those? Yeah, they're camera batteries. Cool, aren't they? So that sounded so sarcastic and mean. I did not mean it to sound like that. Partially. You can get them on Amazon for a decent price. I mean, the issue is not having them. It's just like they just need to last, which they don't do. And I understand you've given me alternatives for this. Don't bring it up. I'm not paying attention to you. Like, you know for a fact I'm going to ignore all of the good advice you give me. It's me. Expect it, okay? Anyway. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream. Don't boo me. I deserve it. I actually really do. This is the one time I'll accept the boos. I don't know if I can make it 3 hours today. My throat this morning started absolutely burning. And you know how I was talking about how I have a really bad ulcer? Yeah, when I talk, that makes my whole mouth hurt now. It's going away. It's just I fucked with it so much that it hurts lots. Because I'm a terrible, stupid person. But it's not the point, okay? Like, that's not the point. But, like, yeah, I don't know if I can. Thought I'd let you all know before I disappeared after like ages. I'll probably make it to the 2-hour mark, but not 3, because my throat is going to die. I think it's just because I didn't talk for so long and then I spoke for 3.5 hours yesterday. I love batteries. I don't know why I love batteries as much as I do. Why do you love batteries? What a strange thing to love. Batteries. I mean, why not? Honestly, I'm not going to stop you, am I? Sounds like great fun. Why do you love batteries? What about batteries is it that you love? I have a 40, yeah, that's pretty interesting, my friend. I have no clue what that means. What is it with batteries that you're a big fan of? Lucky them 9V, yeah, you know, I'm a big fan of batteries too. Battery enthusiast, me, you know. Whenever I get the chance to talk about batteries, I will take it and run with it. You know me, love them. Love the batteries, they're my favorite. Like the, yeah, yum. I don't know what you guys are saying, and I'm not processing what you're saying because I got distracted because tools run on them. Right, that makes more sense now. Feels like God's talking to you. Yeah. No, what a terrible thing to say. I don't like this battery talk. I don't get it. You're confusing me. Sorry, my brain's gone really not functioning right now. I've gone all cloudy and I don't know what to do. Help, 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 help. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. It's not been this bad before. It's gone really terrible. I'm absolutely sent. I cannot. That's not going to help. I'm going to try. I forgot to get water before the stream as well because my mum was in the kitchen. Yeah, I know. Silly of me. But luckily I had this water. Yum, yum. I'm fully gone. Look out the window. But it's not going to look nice out the window. I don't want to look out the window. I'm going to go look out the window. Sleep? No. Make me. Don't want to. That's what you're alive. I'll go look out the window. You guys just listen to Rex Orange County for a bit. It looks so boring. That wasn't worth it, like, at all. That was not worth it. You know how yesterday I spoke about how I don't own a single pair of shorts? Yeah, I lied. And you know how I also said yesterday that my outfit today would be a shorts and a t-shirt? That's what my outfit is today. A shorts and a t-shirt. Just type in Matica. No, I don't want to know about batteries. You know, in the things that I want to know about in life, batteries are honestly one of the lower options. I've never sat in my life and I've gone, I love batteries. You know, like each to their own. Thank you so much, Jax. I appreciate it. I appreciate what the t-shirt. I know I'm so cool, aren't I? Wow, so I'm awesome and so cool. Wait, what? I'm shocked to tell you. I know, right? It's so insane. I would show you them, but I'm not going to. You don't need to know. You can just mentally know that I'm wearing shorts. They're not like denim or anything. Fuck denim shorts. They actually just deserve death. They are just shorts. But like, that's not the point. I actively wore them so I didn't have to stand and show you them today. That was the plan of wearing the shorts, so I didn't have to stand and show an outfit because I just don't care. Like, this is like the only thing I can wear when it's hot, and I was like, I'm gonna get really hot during the stream, so I'm not gonna wear my jeans. But that was my mindset behind the outfit today. I just don't care enough. You know, I put so much attention into streaming. Guys, look, we hit 500 followers. We actually did as well. You know how I got follow botted yesterday? Yeah, I got rid of all of the little follower bots because they're all bitches, right? And I fixed it, but we did actually hit 500. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Look, I'll sing a song for you. I see you driving around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, am I doing the PG version? No. Fuck you. Woo, woo, woo. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. Are they basketball shorts? No. Why would they be basketball shorts? They're not basketball shorts. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you. Fuck, I did the PG version. And forget, my friend in secondary school never swore, so whenever we sung this song together, I always had to sing the PG version for her. She didn't say a single swear in her life, right? I never heard this girl swear once. She didn't swear. So whenever we had to sing, because we had a song together, we had a dance together. I used to sit next to her in maths, and instead of paying attention in maths, we used to make a dance to CeeLo Green together, right? And she doesn't swear, so I had to sing forget instead of fuck. And now it's just like become in my brain. She got those dumbass knee-high Converse. I am good. I'm okay. I'm okay. Basketball shorts are comfy. Yeah, but I don't like how they look. I can't swear. It feels so forced. I can. I didn't until like year 7, obviously, because I was a little PG family-friendly year 6, which as you should be. I'm on 5%. Yeah, batteries! But yeah, I never swore, so it's just in my head to not swear to forget you by CeeLo. As I said, I've just done it again. Anyway, so just fuck, I've already done that line. Change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, forget you and forget her too. Said if I was richer, still be with ya. Ha, wait, that's some shit. And there's some shit. And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best with the forget you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look, yeah, I'm sorry. Can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess she's an Xbox, not more on a Atari. Ooh, but the way you play your game ain't fair. I pity the fool that falls in love with you. Whoa. Pity the fool. There's got some news for you. See you driving round town with the girl I love. I don't remember the dance, which is so upsetting. We used to do this dance every single lesson while my math teacher ignored us. Me neither. I don't have an iPhone. I just don't know. You just don't. Wow, guys, this is a. I love my Twitch chat. You guys are great. You guys are just great. Anyway, so. I have no other topics, so my brain is so blah, blah, blah. I have so many things, but so little things to say, and I don't know what to do. Help, 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 help. Look, no, I can't. I have no stories. I could have been beautiful. What are you saying? What? I see it. Could have been beautiful. But no, I used to do a dance a lot in maths. We used to do that, and we used to sing Beyonce a lot. We used to do basically everything but the maths. I remember one lesson we actually understood the maths. That lesson was fun. I mean this very genuinely. I really enjoy maths if I understand what's going on and put attention into it. Have I ever put attention into maths? Fuck no, apart from in year 8. In year 8, I was really good at maths. Ironically, in year 8 and in year 10 and 11, I had this. Oh no. Oh no. What do you want it to say? What do you want it to say? Oh. Uh-oh. What is it gonna say? Please make it something easy. Actually, that's a lie. Make it whatever you want. Make it whatever you want. Because currently it just says what you say. Does it still say yo? Yeah. It doesn't say your name because I just never did it. But I know who it is. It doesn't matter. But anyway. Yeah, in year 8 and in year 10, I had the same maths teacher, right? And in year 8, I liked maths a lot. I was really good at maths. I got 100% on an algebra test. I paid attention to maths and I was good at maths. But purely because I was scared of confrontation, and my teacher was really aggressive in year 8, and he was like new and he didn't know how to be nice. Get up. Is that what you want it to say? Get up. I mean, that's easy enough, isn't it? It's not many letters. Can I do it after the stream and then send you a picture of it? Because if I do it now, I'm going to get so distracted. I'll leave this on my bed, so I do it after the stream, and then I'll send you a picture of it to the Discord. I promise. But not now, because I will get so distracted. But anyway, yeah, in year 8, I liked maths. I was very scared of confrontation. I was a really good, student, right? I paid attention, I did all my work, and I did it well. I was really good at algebra. I was really good at all, the complicated stuff, or what Matt said. Or you have to choose. You can't just say or. You have to choose. It's your one. It's your one. You have to pick one of them. You can't just go or do this, because that doesn't work. You have to pick one. Be decisive. But anyway, yeah, I was really good at maths in year 8. I was really good at it. I was smart. I was smart in year 8. That declined immensely, right? So I was good in year 8. I had my maths teacher in year 8, and then I went into second set during year 9, and I fucked up my maths. I just stopped doing maths, basically. And then I had my year 8 teacher in year 10 again, and in year 10, right, my teacher, I think he said to me, I'm pretty sure he said to me, or he said on parents' evening, or he said on a report or something, at some point he told either me or my parents that from year 8 to year 11 and year 10, I just stopped trying, which was so true. He was like, "She used to be so smart in year 8. What happened?" I was like, what the fuck, my guy? What the hell? It's difficult, okay? In year 8. Shit. Was I in top set in year 8? No. Maybe. No, I was in second set in year 8. I was in second set. And then he shot me up to fucking grade 9 A-star maths, which I couldn't physically do. And he was like, "Sugar, you're really dumb now. You know that, right? You've just declined a lot in, IQ. You're just a dumbass now, Sugar." It's basically what he may as well have said to me. It was like, "Sugar, you used to try so much." I was like, "Yeah." But that's because I wasn't doing stuff that I physically cannot understand. I don't know what you want from me. Honestly, the kind of shit they were teaching me in year... I shouldn't have been in top set maths. I shouldn't have been in top set maths. You choose? No, I'm not I'm also indecisive. If I get to choose, I'm choosing the one that's shorter. So, I'll take pictures of both of them, but, you have to choose one of them. Look, I'll take a picture. You have to choose one of them, though, because it's not my choice to. But anyway, yeah, my teacher basically said to me that I just gave up, which I did, basically. That was kind of true. Are you sure that you're indecisive? Yes, very. I see what you did there, though. I do see what you did there. I get it, but go away. But yeah, my maths teacher basically told me that I was a dumbass, which was so kind and lovely of him. He was a great guy. But the stuff that they were teaching me in top set maths was stuff that I like mentally knew I wasn't able to do. I'll give myself it. I'm a smart person with like English. I was really good at like common sense stuff as well. Common sense, I've got a lot of it. Maths, I'm piss poor at it because I don't remember any of it. So like the way we were taught and tested on maths does not work with my little head. It doesn't work, it didn't work. Whereas English, I could just wrap my head around shit and I could just rewrite everything. And I was good at it. I'm smart at English. I was okay at science. You know, like I was okay. I passed all of my GCSEs with like A's and B's, okay? The only thing I got a C in was maths. A stars, yeah? Don't slander me on this. I did good on my GCSE. If I wanted to get into that really fancy college, I could have. Did I? No, I really didn't. But you know, I had good grades in GCSEs and I cared, right? You told you I have a lot of common sense? Myself. Leave me alone. I've got good common sense, right? Just shut the fuck up. Are you sure you're sure? Pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure. But yeah, I was smart, just not with maths. So when I was in top set maths, I felt like a dumbass because I didn't understand what was going on, but they were literally teaching me stuff that was just way above my level of like expectations. I was expected to fail maths a whole 2 years, okay? I was predicted a 3, pushing it a 4 sometimes, which is a C and a fail, right? Anything below a C, you fail. So I was predicted to either fail or barely pass maths. And they were teaching me stuff that you should have got an A star for. It was just impossible, right? So I made up dances instead. Which seems like not a very good plan to do, but just suck my dick, I don't care. Maths, yeah, maths. Maths, innit, love. Maths. With a... Don't. But yeah, I was really bad at maths, and it was great fun, and I loved it lots. And then, like, when it got into, like, maths and science, I just stopped paying attention, and my teachers would just always just have a go at me. And then when it came into stuff in, like, Spanish, I was good at, like, some parts of Spanish. I was not good at the grammar side of Spanish. I was so bad at the grammar side of Spanish. And obviously, you know, grammar, a little bit important, isn't it? Yeah, grammar, it's just a little bit important. So I was so bad at it. Like, I could do very, like, basic tense stuff. I could do very basic, like, possession stuff. Like, I could do very basic grammar with Spanish. When it got to all of like the different endings, all of the different verbs changing, I couldn't remember any of it. So I just made it up the entire time. And I still did quite good because the rest of my Spanish was decent. But like that side, terrible at it. And also, my teacher wouldn't let me do easier work. So I was stuck on the higher set work again. And at one point in the test, I looked at my paper. I realized that I'd be able to do like 2 sentences of it. So I just sat there. Which seems unreasonable, but I honestly don't give a shit. I just don't. It was great fun. Grammar's bad for the health. It is, yeah, terrible. It's so terrible. Oh, fuck it, you guys are the worst. In a recent survey, 5% of people said that maths is useful. The other 80% said, who are you? Oh, right. That's true. So true, oh my god. But yeah, in Spanish, I sat there and I didn't do my test, and my teacher came up to me and he looked me in the... I was just sat looking at my paper, right? I think I was just drawing dots all over the paper. Or just like tracing the words. I was doing something that wasn't doing the work, right? And my teacher noticed this because I was sat at the front of the class, and he noticed this, that I wasn't doing the work, and he came over, so he was like, Sugar, you can do this. I was like, I genuinely don't know what you want me to do. I can't. I honestly, like, I looked him in the eyes, I was like, Mr. P-Ninnis, that was his name, Mr. P-Ninnis, I can't do this shit, and you know for a fact that I can. Like, I've told you every single day that I'm not going to be able to do the higher papers, and you have put a higher paper in front of me, Mr. P-Ninnis, and now you're expecting me to do the work. What do you want from me? Like, this is not happening. It isn't. Like, honestly, I sat there, I looked him in the eyes, I was like, I genuinely cannot do this. Like, I don't know what you want from me. I will do as much as I physically can, but that is like barely anything, and it will take me 2 seconds and I will be done, and I will be staring at the blank words again. So I did as much as I physically could, and I stopped doing it again because I told him, I was like, fine, I'll do a little bit. And I did a little bit. And he came back round 2 seconds later. He was like, Sugar, why are you not doing it? I was like, I did what I could. What do you want from me? I don't know what you wasn't for me anymore, and it was awful, and it was terrible, and it was great. No one uses maths. Yeah, no, boring. I use maths every day. Boring. I drew a masterpiece on one of my GCSEs, and they kicked me out for the exam. For it wouldn't even let me keep the art. Oh man, it was so upsetting. I just didn't. But yeah, my Spanish GCSE was mainly cheated, I'll be honest with you, but we don't need to talk about that. For anyone wondering, I got a B. So I actually didn't really do the best, but you know, that's not the point. My GCSE grades were a shock. I'll talk about it in letters rather than numbers, because I don't think half the people understand what numbers are. But I got an A star in maths. No, I did not. Wrong, that wrong. No, I did not. I got an A star in health and social, photography, art. I think that's it. I don't know. I got a B in Spanish science. I got a C in maths, and then I got an A in both Englishes. Yeah, I think that's right. I don't really remember. I don't think I forgot any of the others. But yeah, I got A stars in 3 of my GCSEs, the only ones I really cared about. What, health and social? Health and social was a load of bullshit. Health and social, right? It's just the most dull GCSE that you can ever choose in your life. Health and social, right? I did health and social for 2 years, and I had no interest in working in health and social care in my life, okay? What I did in health and social care during my 2 years in GCSE was write about Katie Price and her development in a thing called PIES, her physical, intellectual, emotional, and social development during her early childhood, adolescence, young adult, old adult, and then elder or something like that. It was dull as shit. I spoke about Katie Price and her development and the fact that her riding horses helps her like social side or shit like that. And then I spoke about a lot about like BMI. I remember doing BMI a lot. A lot about like people smoking loads. We had to make health plans for people quite a lot. We had to go, Sandra should stop smoking 50 packs a day because it's bad for her, and this will help her. She can do this by having nicotine like replacements and stuff like that basically. Like, it was a lot of like, oh, not Matt, a terrible example of a name. Terrible example, different name. That was just a generic Matt. I'm not bringing you into the health and social exams. But it was just basically a lot of like, this person should go outside more, this person should do this person should eat healthier, and this is, they can do this by doing this. It was very boring. It was very dull. But I somehow got an A star in it, because I was really good at it, and I did all my work in the first year, and I stopped paying attention. All good advice for that? Yeah, I know, right? The importance of GCSE is overrated. It is, isn't it? Katie Price is the one with Harvey. She has 5 kids, I believe. Bunny, Princess, Harvey. Oh, fuck. What are her other children's names? I remembered all of these. She had my, shit, you know how I said I didn't charge my battery properly? I didn't at all. Uh-oh. Oh god, the rest of this stream's gonna be a fucking nightmare to cope with. Oh god, I knew I didn't charge my battery properly. Oh well, it's okay. I'll just swap it every 15 minutes now. We'll live, it's okay, we'll be fine. Anyway, audio only stream. I mean, I can just keep swapping the batteries. We'll live. But yeah, she had cancer on her finger. She did horse riding and swimming as a child. She's been on I'm a Celebrity twice. She has 5 kids. What other stuff about Katie Price that I can remember from my 2 years of health and social? I think that's most of it, but I don't have my work from it anymore because it's on my old school email, but I did a lot of health and social work. I wish I had my health and social work still, but it was all on my school email that I never looked. I don't get why some people are famous, yeah. Just play a clip of you talking on mute, it'll be fine. I'll just shut your eyes and visualize, and if you can, then just, I don't know, cope. I don't know. But yeah, health and social, great fun. I was actually quite good at it. I'll be honest with you. I was really good at health and social care because a lot of it, oh my god, we did a load of stuff about bereavement. We had to do either bereavement or redundancy. we had the choice between talking about either of them, and we had to like analyze how bereavement can have an effect on someone, on their physical, emotional, social. Oh my god, I forgot about this. This was such a huge part of what we did and I literally blanked on it. Yeah, I had to do the effect of bereavement on a woman called Carol. I remember this. And you had to talk about like all of their like how this can affect their physical, intellectual, emotional, and social side of their life, and how it can affect their development and stuff. It was really positive and really fun and really great and really lighthearted. You know, honestly, walking into that lesson every day was like joy. But I was really good at it because it was just a lot of writing, and obviously I'm quite good at English, so what can I say? English grammar, I never spell anything wrong. This was my one biggest thing. I'm a good speller. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. That's my good thing, spelling. That was the one thing I knew I wouldn't make any mistakes on, just ever in English. Like, ever, and I was proud of it. Yeah, fuck me, I did commas wrong for so long. I never got taught how to use commas properly. I really didn't. I had no clue when I had to use commas in, like, year 7. I got into year 7, obviously expecting to use commas by now. I had to teach myself commas because I didn't know when I was meant to use them. I think I overuse commas still to this day. I've never gotten taught how to use a fucking comma, and I feel like a dumbass because of it. But I've never sat down and gone, right, this is when you need a comma. It's never happened to me, I guess. And I know it is a little bit of like common sense when you use a comma, but like I just put them whenever I feel like it. Hello, Kapam, welcome in. Happy Saturday for you, right? Happy Saturday. I don't know if I use commas right. I just use them when it feels right. Yeah, same. Like I never have gotten specifically taught. But if I feel like using a comma, I put a comma down, you know what I mean? The best thing about my school is the kebab house right next to it. The pizza there was so good. They wouldn't let me bring a pizza into the exam. Oh man, why? Oh no. You look ever so slightly different today. Me? Why? I do. I mean, maybe. This is the thing, I did my makeup different. I knew it was no. It's not too late to learn how to use. Right, don't. I thought commas were a text breath. See, that's what I thought it was as well. Sugar, think fast. There's a seagull flying straight for your head. It has a knife, but it says it will only use it in self-defense. What do? Duck. Go like this. If you needed a visual representation. I'm not going to hit it. If I hit the seagull, then it's going to use the knife on me in self-defense. If there's a seagull flying at my head, right? I feel like that solves the problem, does it not? You also spelled my name wrong, so... Nah, what was the point of that? You know what I mean? Do you have a mullet? No, probably not. I wanted to get a fringe for ages in my life, but I also didn't. And I wanted to cut my hair short impulsively, but I also didn't. Is there something different with your eyes? I had eyeshadow on earlier. I think it probably still is a little bit there. I think it's just making me look more tired, I'll be honest with you. But other than that, no, nothing has changed. I have eyeshadow on. Yeah. It's like the only thing that could be different. But I don't think it makes that big of a difference because I put it on literally in the morning and I've been wiping my eyes the entire day. So I don't know. Possibly. Maybe. Anyway, duck and then set the duck on the seagull. Yeah. Just let them fist fight it out with a knife. Fist fight with the knife. Just take the knife from a seagull. You're risking your life, my friend. You are risking everything. What's your opinion on minions being gay? Congrats to them, honestly. Hello, my fellow gays and these and others. And my fellow humans. I'm doing grand. Welcome on in. Happy Friday, my friend. Hello. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Health and social. Twas good at it. And then I lost a little work and I wouldn't be able to give you any representation that I was good at it. But I promise. I was so great. I also never got to take any of my work home from health and social. So I think I just burnt it all. But that's why I liked psychology so much. Because psychology and health and social layout-wise was very similar. Because there was a lot of just like learn and then apply the learning to big writing. I'm quite good at essay subjects is what I've learned. Like hands-on, I'm quite good at essay subjects where I just kind of need to like take the knowledge and then just go, onto a sheet of paper. I was quite good at them kind of subjects. That was basically what health and social was. And then I'm just not good at maths. It's just, that's really it. I'm just not good at maths. I feel like a sea urchin. Care to elaborate on that? Oh, right. I see. Right. Well, yeah, that makes sense. You don't need to elaborate anymore. I need to take those songs out of this playlist. I skip them every single time. Anyway, yeah, I'm good at essays. You wouldn't believe it, but talking, quite good at it. I'm quite good at the whole talking and writing side of things. I've always been good at writing, though. I was really good at writing when I was in primary school. Because I would just fucking waffle on forever. And that's talent and a half, that, isn't it? And that's why I was good at psychology as well. Because I could just make everything, like, very basic sound fancier. That's my only talent, making everything that sounds dull sound a little bit more interesting. So my phone is out of charge. How? Yeah, no, yeah, I get it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, of course, yeah. You've explained that really well. I'm so glad that you've elaborated on this, because it just makes so much more sense now. But yeah, I'm gonna disappear for a second. See you in a bit. Cheers, everybody. My voice hurts. I like drinking out of this bottle. You know what else I like about this bottle? Because of the shape of it, you can go like this. I'm teaching you about sugar's small joys in life. Is this not great fun? It goes in like a circle. Yeah, that's fucking entertaining as shit to me. Whenever I have these bottles, my life gets made when I can do this with it. Because I've just made myself a fun thing, and it's a bottle. Just ignore me for a sec, I've remembered it. I love doing that. It's fun, isn't it? It's like the Lucasade bottles. You know the Lucasade bottles with the like tots, not the like boring ones that no one likes, the ones that go yeah, like them, but more fun. Look at that. This is great, isn't it? I'm having such a good time. Well, this is gonna give me something to do now. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really remember what we were talking about. Just me being a genius, basically, and all of my GCSEs and stuff, and Spanish with Mr. Pininis, El Senor Pininis was his name. That was his name. I didn't like him very much. He was a sarcastic guy. There was one teacher who just hated me for no reason. That's actually a lie. He didn't hate me. I hated him more, really. He was my PSHE teacher. I don't know what PSHE, time pronoun related question. Ask away if you have one. But yeah, he was my PSHE teacher, and he was a prick. He thought he was the funniest man in fucking existence, right? He sat and he taught this PSHE lesson like a fucking comedian, right? He acted like he was walking onto a fucking stage at a stand-up gig whenever he did his lessons. He was the least funny man I have ever met in my life. Okay? Now I don't know what PSHE, I don't know if you guys know what PSHE is, right? But it's like learning about like life and like STDs and shit. You know the one. Something you said yesterday made me wonder. Did you used to go out and play with friends away from school or parents? Just with friends, or was it too dangerous, scary, not allowed? Yes? Maybe? I don't know. Most of the time, no. Now that I think about it, no. It was mainly with my parent. Like, if I went out with my friends, my mum would usually be there. And then when it got to maybe, like, year 7, then yeah. Like, in primary school, no, I was always with my family usually. Oh, okay, that's a kind of a lie. Up to, like, year 5, it was mainly with my mum. And then in year 6, and then onwards, I went out with my friends, yeah. But, like, younger than that, no, I was always with someone. Thing is, in my secondary school, never did it, which they got in trouble for. What, PSHE? Personal, Social Health and Economy. That's what it stands. STDs and shit. That's basically what I said. But, yeah, Mr. Miller was his name. Mr. Miller was the man who taught my PSHE class. You said something like yesterday, like I realized I could go out and do things, and it sounded like you've never done that alone. Oh, I mean, I've never done it alone. I always did stuff with friends. I didn't do anything alone, okay? Okay, this is a better way to explain it. Like, if I was young, I would go out with my friends, but I never went out by myself. Like, I would never get a bus by myself. I would never walk out somewhere by myself. Like, if I was going by myself somewhere, it would always be to meet someone. Like, I'd never go sit in the park by myself or, like, go shopping by myself. Do any of the shit that I do by myself now, I would never have done that, because I just couldn't spend time with myself. I just hated it. I found it really boring, but now I like it more. So yeah, I realize I can go out and do things now, and I've actually got the attention span and the want to go do things is probably a better way to put it. Think fast. You see someone fall in an escalator, they can't get up because they keep tumbling on the moving stairs. You go to press the emergency stop button, but it has a knife. What do? Oh god. Can I get on the escalator and help them? Am I allowed to do that, or is that too dangerous? Am I allowed to go on the escalator and pick them up, or is that too dangerous? I'll take getting... You know what? The person can just struggle. That's their fault for trusting the escalator. You should always be on edge on an escalator. In my opinion, the escalator escalators are one of the things that I am most on edge on at any point in my life. I'm not a very self-aware person. I mean, I am, but like I am very constantly aware of danger. But like honestly, when I'm on an escalator, all of my senses are heightened, okay? I step one foot onto those moving stairs and immediately I am on edge. I don't trust escalators. I do not trust them. Fuck that. They make funny noises. Sometimes they just stop. I hate them. I don't like them. I don't trust escalators within an inch of my life, okay? So whenever I'm on an escalator, everything is heightened. I'm paying dead attention to what is going on. I've got escape routes in my mind. You know, I'm trying to debate whether or not it's safe to jump off of it at any point in time. Like, anything that could go wrong on an escalator, I have imagined and I'm ready for, basically. Apart from it having a knife. I didn't really think about that one. But yeah, they can just struggle. I hate when they stop and you have to walk down them. My balance ceases to exist. I'm just on edge when that happens. I find escalators really uneasy. I really don't like them. Like, if I had the choice between an escalator and taking the stairs, I would take the stairs. And I would do that every time. The same between a lift and taking the stairs. I would take the stairs. I think of scary escalator accident incident. I shouldn't. Exactly. That is exactly what I think of as well. You know the ones where it just like disappears into the ground? What happens if that happens to me? So I'm just constantly on edge if I'm on an escalator, which is why I always take the stairs. But anyway, back to my PSHE teacher, Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller was a prick. He was the worst. I hated him a lot. I had him in year 7 and everyone loved him, right? Because in year 7, we were all very new to secondary school. Obviously, it's our first year of secondary school. And Mr. Miller swore. He said shit, right? In his classroom. He swore. Everyone loved him. Everyone thought he was a comedic genius. Then by year 11, everyone despised the man. We were so sick of him because he was just so dreadfully unfunny. It was insane. He was just like ever so slightly sexist. He wasn't funny. He just was strange. He was like really strict, but he tried to act like all of our little buddy pals, you know. He'd have like weird little inside jokes with everyone. He'd like give people nicknames. Like, he sounds like a nice guy, but I promise you, he's just the most annoying person you could ever meet. Like, he is old as shit. He's over here making nicknames. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna joke around with all these teenagers and instead of teaching them life skills. Oh, funny me. I'm gonna make up all these really weird fucking stories that just aren't real. He just lied to us constantly. He lied to us constantly. Had weird inside jokes with people. Every single time I walked into a class with that man, he'd bring up my height. Now, Mr. Miller, this is not an inside joke, is it? Do you think this is an inside joke? No, because apparently I don't find it funny. I'm not funny or funny. Have I gone ha out audibly? No, I haven't. Every single time I walked into that class, he acted like a relative who haven't seen me in years. Step foot into that class. Oh, Sugar, you've gotten so much taller. I haven't. You saw me this morning. You're my tutor. You are my tutor. I haven't grown since 9 a.m. It's only been 2 hours. I hated this man a lot. I really did. Every single time I walked into this class, he'd look me up and down and he'd mention my height. Oh, funny. What a funny joke, Mr. Miller. You've really got me laughing there. Oh, ha, 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 ha. You continue to delight me every single day. You're such a great man. I'm so glad I get to see you once every week. Every single morning. He was my tutor. I hated him so much. It was unnecessary for him to just mention my height every single time I walked into that class. You want to know why? Maybe I didn't grow. I did not grow. I had this man as my PSHE teacher for 4 years. 4 years of my life, I had to see this man once every week. Or once every 2 weeks. I don't remember how many times we had it. But it was too many. It was too much. I saw this man way too much than I ever wanted to. And he was just a prick. He was just so boring. And he just wasn't funny. He angered me. Do I ever ask you how the weather was up there if you played basketball? The basketball, yes. Are you a recovering addict? I can't say I am, no. Why? No, I'm not. No, I'm not, you know. I'm not. Welcome on in, happy Friday. But yeah, he did say the basketball one, but he never asked me how the weather was up there. One day, though, why are you doing a fake accent? I'm not doing a fake accent. I mean, I wish I was. I can do a fake accent. G'day, mate. Look, there we go. Now I'm doing a fake accent. Or maybe I'm doing my real one. Who fucking knows? But yeah, Mr. Miller, one time actually, instead of asking how the weather was up there, I was taller than Mr. Miller, if you guys were wondering. I was quite a bit taller than him. Like, not substantially, but I was taller than him to the point where he'd make it his goal every single day to bring it up. Sounds very fake. I mean, I promise you it isn't. I don't really know what you want me to say, but I can promise you it isn't. But yeah, I was like quite a bit taller than this man, and one day he asked us to do a survey about what things we can improve on in life. For his PSHE class, he asked us to do a survey on what we can improve on or something like that. We were going to ask like our own parents, our friends, our teachers. Like one of the boxes was ask your tutor, what can you improve on or something like that. And I was expecting him to go like confidence, put your hand up more in class, like all the basic things that a teacher would say. No. I asked him in tutor, I was doing his homework that he had assigned me, right? His own homework that he had given me. I went up to him, I went, hey Mr. Miller, hey sir, what do you think I can improve on? What do you think I can improve on, right? How do you think I could improve, Mr. Miller? You know, personality trait wise, preferably. And he looked me up and down, and he went, you should get longer leggings. Right. Yeah. You're a prick. You're the worst. You deserve nothing, Mr. Miller. You genuinely... What the hell? What kind of answer is that? What the fuck? What a freak. What a freak. Sounds very fake. Average American when British accent. She's just something American that saw Harry Potter. I've never seen Harry Potter, so you would never know. She just doesn't sound... She doesn't... It just sounds like a basic British accent. Oh, I'm so sorry. But yeah, Mr. Miller looked me up and down, told me I should get longer leggings to improve. And I didn't forgive him after that. I didn't. This was in year 11, right? I was in PE. I'm a tall person. My clothes, they didn't really fit me very much. You know what I mean? Like my leggings, yeah, they were short, but he didn't need to bring it up, did they? Did he? What a prick. I was expecting like a nice, genuine answer from my tutor and my PSHE teacher that wasn't going to bring me down physically, but no. But no, Mr. Miller decided that he was just going to be an absolute prick and comment on my leggings. What a bitch. He deserves nothing. He was awful. Who's Mr. Miller? He's my PSHE teacher, or was. He was a teacher in my secondary school. Wait, her accent is British as fuck? Exactly, I know. Oh, what? Her accent is so British that the security guard automatically follows her in Tesco. Exactly, right? I cannot hear him. Well, that's because he's not talking. You're not supposed to hear him. That's why I acted out his voice. You know, he's not just sat here in the... Funnily enough, this was a year ago. I'd be quite concerned if I could hear him. But yeah, he told me that my leggings were too short, and I never forgave him since, and I just hated him ever from that moment. You know, I could bear the man before he commented randomly on my clothes, and then I just stopped bearing the man, and I was just fucking sick of him for the whole rest of the year. So it was nice. I loved him. What, are you talking about your teacher right now? Well, give me another topic to talk about then, Mr. Game Going IQ 124. Go ahead. You know, give me something else to talk about then. Go ahead. No, please, enlighten me with a better topic than this. I would love you to. I really would, because you seem like such a genuinely interesting person that I am just so riveted by. You know, every single one of your chat messages so far, they have lightened up my day. You seem like such a great person, so you give me a topic. Go ahead. No, please, go ahead. I would love you to, considering that my topic is just so bad. Go ahead, please. He's just in the garden, shout out past conversations. Yeah, he's sat there, he's sat by the window. Talk about evolution. Oh, wow, what a good one. That's such an interesting topic that I have no idea how to talk about. You know what I mean? I'm talking about shit that I want to talk about. I literally could not give less of a shit. Anyway, so, yeah, Mr. Miller, he was a prick. I didn't like him. I don't think I have many other stories about him, apart from the fact that he just hated everyone and everything, and I honestly don't think that he should be a teacher, but you know, thanks. Yeah, no worries. No worries. You're the best. You're back. Welcome back. You missed my Mr. Miller rant. You should feel upsetting. I think I'm far more interesting. Oh, really? Insanely. Insanely. You know? I'm so glad you as a chatter that you're just the best. So glad. Pokemon evolutions. My personal favorite Pokemon evolution is Eevee, because I think it's the coolest one. I like it a lot. I think that there's so many different ones, and there's so many different options, and all of the elements get one. And, oh, I love the Eevee evolution. I know it's like a boring one to pick. I know it is a boring one. Like, obviously I know, because it's one of the most basic evolutions of the Pokemon to pick, but that's my favorite one. I don't whine about my primary school teachers, and I do. So I don't know what you want from me, really. I don't know what you want. I mean, of course you don't. Yeah, no, you feel free. I'm sure you don't have to, but I'm going to. So, I don't really see your point. But anyway, yeah, Eevee is my favorite Pokemon, I think. You're not being forced to stay. That is true. This is not an American safe space. Not at all, no. Penguin is the most worst and most annoying Pokemon. Oh, I don't know that one. Use sarcasm, it confuses and scares American. I thought I was doing that. I was doing that quite heavily, but I will. But yeah, I really like Eevee. That's been my favorite Pokemon ever since I was a kid. I have never consumed any like Pokemon media apart from owning Pokemon cards. Eevee is literally just a squirrel, yeah, and I mean, Eevee's not my favorite. Vaporeon is. I love Vaporeon. I think Vaporeon is fucking sick. I like the design of it a lot. And then Espeon's quite cool as well, the purple one. I just really like all of the evolutions. I had a big I really, really, really liked them in primary school. So that's just kind of like my very basic knowledge on Pokemon. I like Psyduck quite a lot. I think Psyduck's quite cool. Is my favorite evolution? It is. Vaporeon and the purple one. I think it's Espeon, and then the other ones are kind of like, eh. I had a toy of Flareon. Psyduck, yeah, Psyduck, best one, love it. And then I don't remember any of the other ones. I like Sandshrew. Is that its name? I like that one quite a lot. I like Ninetales. Ninetales is so cool. I don't really know any of the like later generation Pokemon. The penguin one. I like the penguin one. I don't know its name, but the penguin one's cool. Umbreon's cool. Umbreon's very cool. The penguin one's cool. I think the penguin one's maybe second or third generation. I have no clue. What's the Zigzagoon? I like Zigzagoon a lot. I like Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon's cool. The little blue circle. Marill. That one's cool. I used to have a toy of that as well. I don't know where that's gone, but I used to have a toy of that. What other ones are there? Oh, Dunsparce. The little just white blob thing. I don't know what it's called. I like the sheep ones a lot as well. I don't remember their names, but the sheep ones are cool. Yeah, my very vague knowledge on Pokemon is the ones that I like. I only played until 3rd gen. I didn't play at all, but that's not the point. I think they left, thank God. Oddish is cool. As I said, I don't really know many Pokemons. I like, oh, I forget the name. It's not coming back to me. I'm sure I'll remember it eventually. But yeah, I like all the Pokemon. What Pokemon game did you play? None of them. Where did you see them then? Pokemon Go. So technically I played a Pokemon game. I collected Pokemon cards in primary school. I played Pokemon Go for like a year or something like that. I don't think leaving was their choice. But did you ban them or no? I think it was kind of their choice. I mean, we're all being very sarcastic to them. But yeah, I played Pokemon Go in year 7. Their account was disabled. Oh Jesus. I collected Pokemon cards, and I used to like watch a lot of Pokemon media on YouTube, which is I think how I learnt most of them. And then other than that, I've just kind of like accidentally learnt about Pokemon. I don't really remember. I used to play. No, I just kind of accidentally learnt the Pokemon. I've had no intention of ever like getting into the Pokemon franchise in my life. It's been one of those things I just kind of know about by accident. And I like them. Probably blocked us or something. No, I mean, they were in chat the entire time as a possible ban evader. So I was watching them with a close eye. I just wanted to see if I could annoy them. Think fast! On one train track there is a child. On the other train track there are 2 adults. The train is currently going to hit the 2 adults. But you can switch the track if you want. Also, the train has a knife. Oh, God. Are you going to be mad if I say to kill the child? You probably would be, right? Yeah, you probably would be. How old are the adults? How old are the adults? Because, like, if the adults are, like, 50 plus, kill the adults. 35. Oh, fuck. Okay, kill the adults. Get them gone. We don't need them, I think. I don't know. Oh, my camera ran out. Every time. Ah. This is such a scuffed stream because my camera's just constantly broken. Oh well, it's fine. Kill the child. I don't know. This is kill the train. Just get rid of the train. I would kill the train and let the people live. Is that an option? You said any options are possible, right? I would let the children and the adult live, and I would kill the train. That's my option. I'm going to explode the train. What are you going to do about the train with a knife? I've got hands. I'll box the train. I'll box the train in a monetized boxing match, and I'll let the people live. It will be like KSI versus Logan Paul, but Sugar versus a train with a knife, and I will win. Of course I will. It might go into a rematch, maybe. We might draw first, and then it might go into a rematch, but I will win eventually, because the train's gonna pull a really bad boxing move with its knife, and then I'm gonna win. Yeah? Box the train. Yeah, is one of the best answers I've had to this question. You're very welcome. You're so welcome. Take the train from the train. Take the knife from the train and put it in the knife on the tracks. That's a good one as well. If you're in the woods and are lost with no phone, no matter what you do. Cry. I don't know. Sit and cry. Dig down. No, that's not the situation. That's not what you want to do. Just walk forward. If you think about it, eventually you've got to get somewhere. Climb a tree. I've got hands. I've got grippy hands. I'll climb a very grippable tree. And I'll look from the top of the tree. I'll scout around. I'll go like this. This is how you see better if you ever wanted to know. I'll go like this, right? I'll scout about on this grippable tree, and I'll find my way out from there. That's my plan. If I ever get lost in the forest, I'm going to find a grippable tree, and I'll be out in seconds. I promise you. Not even seconds, milliseconds. I'm disappointed nothing has a knife. Yeah, it's quite boring of a situation, isn't it? It's quite dull of a situation. But yeah, that's what I do. Find a grippable tree and crawl my way out. When was the last time you climbed a tree? I've never climbed a tree in my life. But that's not the point. We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. I would simply just climb it like I'm cooler, okay? I've never climbed a tree in my life. I've always been too scared to, because I've always been too scared of heights to climb trees. But I'm sure in a life or death situation where I needed to climb a tree, I could find a grippable tree, okay? Like, yeah, sure, I don't have any experiences with climbing a tree, but don't. Just don't, okay? Just know that I'm right. Just know that I am right. You have a knife? Oh. Alright, I see. I mean, how's that gonna help? I just climb the tree still. But anyway, yeah, that's what I would do. Find a tree, or just walk, I don't know. Just accept my fate. I think if I was genuinely in a life or death situation, I would just give up in some of them. I watched a thing the other day, right? I don't watch horror movies, you guys know this, but I watch analyzing the videos of the horror movies. And I watched another one the other day about this person who got trapped in a pool with a crocodile. Okay, trapped in like not like a full pool, in an empty full. It's a really difficult sentence for me to say. Full pool, okay, not in a full pool, in an empty one where the water had completely drained out, right? And there was a crocodile in this pool for some fucking weird ass reason, and his girlfriend was in the pool and she was concussed, okay? Just let the crocodile kill me. Just fucking let the crocodile kill me. If I'm trapped in a pool with a crocodile and my concussed girlfriend, let the crocodile kill me. Just, honestly, eat me alive. I'm not dealing with this. Use the girlfriend as bait while you escape. But the thing is, he couldn't escape from the pool. Like, the girlfriend wasn't the issue. He couldn't get out because the walls were too high. Eventually, I think he fucking died. I don't even think he lived. I'm not even sure. But like, yeah, I would just choose to just I would just accept my fate. There was another one where these two girls got trapped under a pool cover and they had to try and get out. Just to let myself drown. I can't be bothered to deal with any of these fucking horror movie situations. Like, if a horror movie turned into real life for me, I would just accept my fate. I would. If I'm stuck in an empty pool with a crocodile, you best believe me, I'm giving up after day one. I don't have enough life instincts for me to kick in and go like survival mode. I'm just accepting the fact that this crocodile is going to eat me. You respawn. Yeah, exactly. Do that. Do I respawn in the same place every game? Yes or no? You respawn in the same place? Oh, this is great then. What a good circumstance. But no, the crocodile can have me for its next dinner, and the crocodile can live. You know what I mean? Let the crocodile live on a nice life. What's 4 plus 7? 11. I'm so good at maths. I'm so good at maths. I'm so good at maths and maths. I'm the best. I'm the best at maths. I'm so good at it. But yeah. Anyway, you're welcome for that fun little story. I was watching loads of more Five Nights at Freddy's videos today. I've gone accidentally back into the Five Nights at Freddy's videos, and you can't stop me. It's going to become an addiction again, and it's going to go dreadfully downhill. What's 71? Don't ask me the complicated questions. You know that I don't know that. You know for a fact that I'm not going to be able to mentally do 40... I can't even read the numbers, okay? You know for a fact that 71 minus 45 is not an answer that I'm going to be able to get, is it? I can't do that, and you know it. That's too difficult for me. It's too difficult. Just guess. Why was 6 afraid of 7? I'm not sure. Why was 6 afraid of 7? But yeah, anyway. I've been watching Five Nights at Freddy's videos again. 789. That was a good one. But yeah, there. You're welcome. Ta-da. The Sugar's Life recently. That and The Office. Turned into just an unbearable person in the past couple of days. Saying that sentence out loud has just really turned me into an unbearable person. Oh, right. Well, yeah, that's a reason to be scared. You'd eat the face first? What a normal thing to say. Yeah, reasonable. Very reasonable. But no, it's between horror movies. Actually, what is even on my YouTube recommended? Should we have a gander through my YouTube recommended? The only time I've been watching YouTube recently is to fall asleep to it, and that is literally it. We've got a Willany video. Walk with me, Tim! Yeah! About visiting a beach. A Jacksepticeye video. A video by 16 Leo. Sidemen. Just a lot of like commentary videos, really. Anthony Padilla. We've got Grian rocking about. So many people. Why is Ed Sheeran's store on my YouTube recommended list? Why is the full Ed Sheeran set on my YouTube? Just leave me alone, right? Just leave me alone. Anyway, we're just gonna keep going. It's great. Basically, my YouTube recommended is really good. I don't like the Sidemen anymore. I don't watch the Sidemen. Their videos are good to have on sleep. Dave's Walks! Yeah! That's my favorite one that I saw. I love Dave and his walks. I hate Willany with a passion. Why? Why do you like Willany? Why is a 9-year-old... Sorry, my YouTube recommended is fucking scar. Recommended shows, Sugar, that you'll never watch. Superstore. I watched the first 2 episodes of Superstore, and I found it genuinely the most boring fucking shit ever. My mum suggested it to me, and I understand why you'd think that I'd like it, because it's like the kind of like fake commentary, like kind of show like what The Office would be. I fucking hate it. I hated it. I don't know what it is. I'm sure maybe if I got into it properly I could like bear it, but I just couldn't. I found it so dull, and I don't know if this is just me. Willie's just constantly butthurt over nothing. Is he? Exactly. Office stuff. See, I thought I'd enjoy it too. I just couldn't stand it. I really couldn't. What's 31 minus 5? 20. 26. 26. I'm a genius. But yeah, I didn't enjoy Superstore. I mean, I'm sure if I like actually got into it, but I'm not sure. Is it because you've not seen it 3 to 4 times? Yes. Yes, it is. I'm rewatching the whole of The Office. I never thought I'd do this, because watching it once was enough. And then, like, what shows have I not rewatched that I've seen? I've never rewatched Jane the Virgin before. I've really wanted to, because I haven't seen it since like year 7. I've never rewatched Jane the Virgin before. That was a very good show. It's just like I already know it. What's the best TV show? I don't have one. It's the same answer as 71 months. Yeah, but shush, I don't know. Shush, shush, shush. Don't use your little logic on me. I can't do it. I don't think I have my favorite TV show. I just kind of like them all. What's the worst TV show? Again, I don't think I have a least favorite one either. I can't say there's been a show which I've hated loads, because the only shows I watch, I like them all usually, and will sit and watch them like avidly. So I don't think I have a least favorite. Also just don't think I have a favorite. All of the shows I can just kind of bear. My favorite show as a child used to be Miranda. I really liked the show Miranda. What kind of TV show? What's a kind of okay TV show? Taskmaster, but only the season with James Acaster in it, which is I think like season 5. That's a good show. Friday Night Dinner is a kind of okay show. What's it called? Outnumbered is a kind of okay show. The Good Place was very good. The Good Place was really good. Jane the Virgin was a kind of okay show. I watched a show called Scorpion a while back, which was on Netflix. However, the show ended on a cliffhanger because the show got cancelled, right? I've never been more frustrated about something in my life. I hated this show because I found it by accident and I watched all of them. Like, I spam watched this show, right? And this show, dull as shit. Dull as shit. Like, if you don't have the attention span of no one, you're going to find this show so boring. Like, if you like plot, you're gonna hate this fucking show. You're gonna hate the show. I, however, will appreciate shows without plot because I don't care. The whole point of this show, right, was that there were like some really smart people and they were really good at maths and science and they could solve loads of problems, and they were like a building sat on fire or something and they'd figure out like the chemical reactions and how to open the doors and stuff. It was dumb as shit, okay? And every single episode of this show, right, was just, oh no, there's a big problem. Oh, let's get the science people to solve it. The science people solved it. And that was every single episode of this show. There wasn't a single episode of this show where something went wrong, okay? Not a single one. There was not a single episode where something was like, oh god, we didn't fix this. No, everything went well eventually. So as much as it could be stressful, it was very boring, right? Like, I knew exactly what was going to happen in every single episode. So I watched that show and then it ended on a cliffhanger, which made it even worse, and it's not getting rebooted and it got taken off of Netflix. So, what movies have you watched recently? The 3 most recent movies that I have seen is Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, and Stand By Me, which are all suggestions from you guys. Was a mediocre snack. Like, you're going to eat it, but it's going to be secretly disappointing for not being a better snack. Any, like, ready salted crisps. I think that's reasonable, you know what I mean? Or just, like, I don't know. That's, like, my best answer currently. I could probably think of more answers, but, like, that's my best one. It's just shit, isn't it? It's just, like, it's an okay snack, but you're just not going to enjoy it. I guess it kind of depends on what mood you're in. I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that one. But yeah, the 3 most recent movies is the one that you guys have suggested to me. And I enjoyed them all thoroughly. So Sugar Shuffle. The music? I am shuffling the music. I already am. I've been shuffling the music this whole time. Hey, don't, I am shuffling the music. I shuffled it after the 2nd song played at the start of the stream. Yeah, don't slander me on this. Sugar Play Minecraft? No. Don't want to. No, make me. Not going to. I will next Wednesday, maybe. I will next Wednesday. Not now, though. That's not happening. Not game time. It's Friday. Not game time. Friday, not game time. Sorry. No can do. No can do, my friend. No can do. But yeah, I don't really watch movies a lot. I haven't really been watching many things because all of the stuff I've been watching, I cannot pay attention to it. My attention span has become a piece of shit recently. I don't know what it is. I think I don't even know. I just cannot pay attention to things for more than 2 seconds. I put on a YouTube video today that I was genuinely interested in. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to it. I had rumors of a beast bee on the wheat farm. Oh god. Well, that's scary, isn't it? Play Minecraft? No. Your water gun doesn't scare me. What are you gonna do? Spray water at me? Oh no. Oh, shiver me timbers. I'm so scared. But no, I don't really watch movies as I don't really watch shows. I just don't consume media much. Unless it's in 7-second videos, which I can consume in 7 seconds and never think about them ever again. I started watching a whole really long, I can probably find it in my YouTube history because I was watching it before the stream. On YouTube, right, I'm really interested in like the iceberg videos where it talks about all of the like conspiracies and stuff, but like not like, you know what I'm talking about. You probably know what I'm talking about if I'm talking about it, but like the iceberg videos where it goes into like lost media and stuff like that. I was watching a 2-hour and 17-minute long video of the first 100 levels of the Backrooms explanation. Why? I don't fucking know, okay? I don't know much about the Backrooms. I've watched the little scary, like, analog horror of it. I watched Jack Manifold react to it, but I've still seen it. I know of them. I don't know anything about them, but I was watching a 2-hour and 17-minute long video about the Backrooms today. I have no clue why. You want to know what I watched before that video? An hour-long review of Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I've just... my brain has become mind numb. My mind is numb, okay? My mind is numbed. My mind is absolutely numb. You know what I was doing before that? Listening to fucking Conan Gray on repeat for a whole hour. My mind is numbed, honestly. This is why I have to go on walks so often, otherwise my mind is getting numbed. Also, I found out my pasteurizing... Oh, what pasteurizing... I'll get there. I found out what pasteurizing does. It just boils the milk to get rid of the germs. I see. Do you watch TUV? He makes the best icebergs. Maybe? Have you shortened their username? Because probably not. I'll look them up. Possibly. I mean, I probably do. I'll look it up, because then I'll know. Possibly. Maybe. No, I don't. I would have recognized the name. I do not. I don't know who I watch for the little iceberg people. I'm not sure who. I'm sure I could think of some people. Wendigoon's quite good. I quite like Wendigoon a lot. I cannot think of any others off the top of my head. But Wendigoon's very good. I like Wendigoon's one. But yeah, that's my one that I know. He's like, you're right. But no, that's the one that I know of. I don't really watch, to be honest, if I'm watching like a deep dive into like an iceberg or like a topic on YouTube, I'm not paying attention to it very much. It's going on in the background. I used to watch them as like background noise for when I was playing games, which was always really fun. I used to just sit there while they were explaining like some really graphic media and like just sit and like make my little casual wheat farm while they were like explaining the deep depths of an iceberg. It's great fun and I had great fun, but yeah. Other than that, I don't really properly pay attention to them. They're very much like a background video when I'm doing another thing, because I don't have the attention span. Think fast! There's a bomb in your chat and it's going off in 4 minutes and 23 seconds. It has a knife? What do? Oh god, guys, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna fucking die. You guys are gonna die. I can't think fast enough in these 4 minutes and 23 seconds. You guys are gonna die. I'm so sorry. I can't think fast enough. I'm gonna wrestle. I'm gonna get in a boxing match with the bomb. I'm gonna box the bomb. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win this time. Don't worry. I'm gonna win every time. I'm so good at boxing. I learned how to box for like a day when I was younger with my dad. So I'm gonna box. I'm gonna box the bomb in 4 minutes and 23 seconds, and I'm gonna win. Less now. I'm gonna win though. Avoid the knife. The knife means nothing, but I'm gonna win. I'm not sugar, but personally I'd just end. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a smart idea as well. Guys, all go. Leave now, otherwise you're gonna blow up. Everyone go, quick, go. Don't, stay. Oh, no. What's everyone's weapon of choice? Little throwing stars. I tried to think of the most like a weapon that I just would not be able to use at all, and I think that is one of them. You wanna fight to the death? Yeah. I'm sticking with my guns. Throwing stars. I'm gonna commit to this. Throwing stars. You wanna know why? I have impeccable aim. Impeccable. Honestly, have you ever seen me throw something before? I'm so good at it. And now just imagine if it was star-shaped. Oh my god. I'd be even better at it. Throwing stars. I would say a gun, but I wouldn't be able to control it. Throwing stars. You can control throwing stars. And they're so vicious and deadly. Just a big stick. Just big stick. If I can't have throwing stars, big stick. And big sticks are deadly. Have you ever been hit by a big stick before? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, maybe you have. I'm not gonna judge. I'd say a slightly bigger bomb with a slightly bigger knife. I mean, that's a good one as well. You can handle. Why are we talking about handling guns? But no, a throwing star. A star with rocks and coins in it. Yeah, that's a good one as well. I would just pick. Nah. I would pick throwing stars. I'm committing to this. Throwing stars. I'd be good with them. Speak softly and carry a big stick. Yeah. Just like that. Why did the speaking softly come into this? Why? I feel like you're making a reference that I just don't understand. I don't trust you, Jax. You shouldn't. Untrustworthy guy. You should never trust anyone. That's Sugar's #1 rule of chat. If I was going to make rules, ignoring my about panels, the #1 rule would be don't trust anyone, especially not me. I've lied so much on Twitch streams. I shit you not. Everything I say is a lie. Most of the things I say are lies. Like, it's great fun. Or I could be lying right now. You would never know. But, like, most of the shit I say is just blatant lies. Like, making up stories to Twitch chat, isn't that so easy? I mean, none of you guys are going to relate to this little experience that I'm having right now. But making up stories to you guys is like a piece of piss. Because you guys have absolutely no basis to tell me if it's true or not. I mean, sure, you can ask follow-up questions, but I can make up anything. Have you heard me try and explain a movie from its title? I'm good at it, right? I've lied so much to you guys, and you'll never know how big of a lie it is either. Sometimes I lie about irrelevant things that mean nothing, but you guys are never going to fact check me on it. Everything will come out one day, and I'll slip up on a story and I'll tell it wrong. I've lied so many times. Yeah, lies. Or this is a lie, and I don't lie at all. It's honestly up to you. Can you tell us a lie? I already am. Or maybe I'm not. You're talking to bots. Anything you tell us doesn't matter. Very true. But yeah, I lie about everything. Nothing's true on Sugar Daisy's Twitch channel, which is why you should never trust anyone. Life lesson number 1. Don't trust anyone, especially not me. I'm the least trustworthy person here. Everything I've said is a lie. My name's a lie. My life is a lie. My age, that's not a lie. I'm not lying about my age. Who are you guys talking to? Not me. I'm a lie. I'm like a facade. I'm just a ghost. You know, it's just, I can't lean down properly, but just pretend that I'm gone. I really hurt my shoulder today. I don't know what I did, right? Not this shoulder, this shoulder. I was gonna stay, this is why I was resting today. This is why I didn't rearrange my room. I fucked something up in my jaw, and I don't know what it was, but like something here, I felt it like pop. Or I felt it do something. It felt like it was a fucking button, right? Something happened in my jaw, and that caused a chain reaction down like my arm, and my arm felt like really weirdly numb the whole day. It was very strange. And then I went on a walk and it was all fine and I stretched it a little bit. But in the start of the day, man, I was in pain. Like every so often I just randomly feel like a really weird, like cold tension. It was strange. It was not fun. And I don't know what it was, but it's better now. It doesn't hurt anymore. But it was a very strange morning. I've never believed that your name is Sugar no matter how much you tried to convince us. Hey, well, like 3 or 4 people know if it's actually my name or not. Hope you get better soon. Oh my god, thanks. So kind. But yeah, I don't think I had a stroke. I don't think I did that. But I was just in a lot of pain with my arm. I think it was something to do with my earrings, which just wouldn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. I think it was something to do with my earrings from yesterday, because the earrings from yesterday like fucked up my ear a little bit, and I think it like, I don't know, but it was very strange. But I'm better now. Do not fret, everyone. Do not worry. Sugar's not going to die because her, I don't know, neck has popped. It sounds bad. If you get better right now, well, lucky for you, I'm already better. So it's not your real name? It could be. It might be. It is, but it isn't. You never know. I just have a lot of really elaborate stories for Sugar. Or, think about this one. Let me throw a loophole into this. Maybe Sugar's just a nickname. Ever thought about that before? You know, so you know how some people have those nicknames, which is like nicknames for life. We're like, I've been called Sugar ever since I was a kid, right? Ever since I was a kid, I've been called Sugar. Is it my real name? No. May as well it be my real name. Like, if you're gonna pick a name, should it be my real name? Yeah, it probably is my real name. Like, at this point, it is my real name, but it's not my real name. Like, if I was gonna whip my birth certificate out, it wouldn't say Sugar. Right? Like, if I was going to bring you my birth certificate on the stream, it wouldn't say Sugar. If I was going to talk to my family members and my friends, they would call me Sugar, because it's just a big old, like, really fucking stupid, elaborate nickname that I just like more than my real name. So at this point, it may as well be my real name. You know what I mean? It just makes sense for it to be my real name, but it isn't my real name. You don't believe me? Well, that it's my name, or that it isn't my name, or that it's a nickname. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Samantha's her real name? It is. You've got me there. Carbon monoxide is making you think you're streaming, you need to wake up. Oh no. I had a really elaborate dream yesterday, and I forgot what it was. I've been having dreams every single night. It's your name? It isn't. I've been having dreams every single night, you know, and I don't remember any of them. I only wrote down one of them, which is the one I said the other day on stream, but all of my dreams have been so elaborate and vivid recently, and people have been like in them constantly. Yes, Sam? Hey! It is? It isn't. Or is it? But yeah, people have been in them. My dreams have just been so like weirdly vivid, and it's awful, and I don't like them. I just want to go back to just not dreaming again, because it was much easier. Like, I woke up today and I was just confused. Did your dad name your dogs? He did, yeah. My dad and my stepmom, technically. They named them together. So yes, technically. Shed and Veranda. The besties, Shed and Veranda. What good names for dogs. I mean, they're both quite like, if you saw my dad and my stepmom, sorry, I was checking my camera wasn't running out. If you saw my dad and my stepmom, you'd know why they're called Shed and Veranda. Did your dad's dad name your dad? Probably, yeah. Probably. I would hope so. I mean, maybe my dad's mum named my dad. Her name's Sugar for sure. I get why you asked that now. I do get why you asked that. That does make sense. You're smart. That was smart. You did good there. It was a smart question, but it isn't Sugar. We just like to name things elaborately, which is why my nickname's Sugar. It all makes sense if you think about it, but like you guys just aren't thinking about it or believing what I say. You know, believe me all you want or don't. As I said, I'm an extremely untrustworthy person. I bet £1 that her real name is Sugar. You'd be losing a pound, my friend. Be losing a pound. Or not, or you wouldn't. I don't know. But that's up for you to decide. Your name's Sugar. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. No, it's like, where are you going with this? Maybe I just have another elaborate name. How are you guys ever gonna know? You're not, and that is why I like possibly lying to you. What the hell? Wait, you said I call you Goat, right? You want me to call you Goat? Is that your new name? Thank you so much. I appreciate it, though. You do not need to. Also, don't. Stop. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. She was an Irish oh, now, okay, you guys now need to stop. This is it now. Thank you so, Jax. I really appreciate it, but really, no more. Lucy? Yeah, that's my name, Lucy. It's Lucy. You lost the bet? Oh, I see. That's why you did it. Yeah, Jax, you had no reason to. Disgraceful of you. Don't ever do that ever again. Yeah, my name's Lucy. You got me there. Shit, a train is coming. I need to get a cup of tea. Oh god, not the train. It's gonna run over 2 adults. And it has a knife. Oh no. Just looking at a list of popular names from 2005. I was born in 2004. So you need to go back a year. Then you've got it right. Then you're perfect. But yeah, maybe my name's Sugar, maybe it isn't. You just have to believe me. One day I'll tell you legitimately if it is. It is my name. Maybe not though. Emily, Ellie, Jessica, Sophie. I mean, you're naming some really good names here, but none of them are my name. Or are they? They could be. Or they might not be. It's up to you to decide. Sorry, I got distracted by something again. I'm such a good streamer, getting distracted by things just constantly. And it's just awesome of me, isn't it? You're just naming loads of names. Chloe, Lucy, Olivia, Charlotte, Katie, Megan, Grace, Hannah, Amy. All of them. They're all my names. All of them are my names. Double barrel. Many barrels. Not double. Many barrels. There's many barrels in my name. No, you're annoying? Yeah, I know. But that's the point. I find it fun. Once you figure out my name, that's going to be boring. Like, I don't care. I quite like frauding you about what my name is. I need to have a joke to it, okay? I want to have a joke. This is such a scuff stream. It's because my mind has been gone the entire time. I've not had a single thought up here this entire time, right? But yeah, I like having a little joke that I can tell you guys. Okay, Samantha. Yeah, no worries. It's more fun for me if I can lie to you guys. Like, as soon as one of my information is about that's, I didn't even say anything there, did I? As soon as, like, my actual name's rocking about, I'm just gonna have to lie to you about everything. I'm gonna have to literally become a pathological liar to make up for it. So, maybe just don't find my name, otherwise you're gonna turn me into a pathological liar. Or maybe I am already a pathological liar. Neve? No, it's not Neve. I would never be called Neve. Don't you look at me and say it's called Neve. I would hate having that name because it just is such a spelt so silly. I don't like it. Anyway, now that I've finally taken a breath for the first time in 2.5 hours, I think I'm going to end because my throat hurts and I need to go and sit and think for a little bit. I've not taken a breath this whole time. I need to breathe. Guys, let's breathe together. Look. Breathing exercises. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out. Come on, guys. Breathing exercises. It's my breathing stream. No, I was going to. I debated that then. And then I realised what I was doing. We're not doing an ASMR. I might, one day. One day I'll do it. Next follower goal, I'll do an ASMR breathing stream. Raid yourself, raid Frenzy. No, I have people to raid today. I'm going to raid, who am I going to raid? I have 2 people to choose between. You can choose. It depends what you want to watch, really. You can either watch someone play Minecraft. Oh, okay, they're both playing games. I didn't realise they were both playing games. Huh. My head hurts now, thank you a lot. You're welcome. No worries, my friend. I'm so glad. I'm trying to find someone who's like, I don't mind raiding people who play games. It's just I want to raid someone who's in the same category as me. Or like try to at least. fuck it. We'll go raid a person playing a game. You're gonna go watch someone play Minecraft because you don't have a choice. Anyway, we'll go head over to their stream and we'll go sit. They are getting rid of water from a cave. So, anyway, I appreciate you for being here, everybody. I hope you will have a fantastic... Are they ending? Please don't tell me they're ending.
Like, from their friend group. Talk about, like, their friend group. Not all these players on Empires are.
Yes, Poppy Nutella, that's who we're raiding. Are they ending? I don't think they're ending. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my god, this is insane. Thank you for the raid. Raid Amaranth? No. No. Anyway, I'm going though. Are they ending? I don't know if they're ending. I don't think they are. I really hope they're not. Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm raiding them either way. Anyway, so I appreciate you all for being here. I will be back maybe tomorrow, maybe not. I actually do not know yet. There is a chance I'll be back tomorrow to make up for the days which I missed. If not, I'll be back on Monday. 7 p.m. BST, everybody. Estimation point socials in the chat so you actually know if I'm going live tomorrow. For my Discord, my Instagram, and my TikTok where you can get content and updates while I am not live. I appreciate you all for being here. I hope you will have a happy rest of your... I can't speak while I'm typing. Rest of your Friday and or Saturday, people. I've appreciated you all for being here. We will eat, sleep, and especially drink well with the hot climate that we're having right now. Good night, whoever you are. Good night, whoever I am. You were here. You were here. I hope you have a happy rest of your morning, evening, afternoon, night, dawn, dusk, sunrise, sunset. Thank you very much. Go and spread the love to this person. Go and be super kind to them. I will see you all. Did I spell their name right? I hope I did. I will see you all very soon. Tomorrow or Monday, 7 p.m. BST, people. I appreciate you all for being here. I need to wait for the raid thing to happen. Oh, dogs! Oh, shit. I almost forgot about them. Oh, God. This would have been terrible. I did it. Don't worry. I did it. It's okay. I did it. Look, I'll do it again. I'm so sorry. Right, bye, everyone.